Hola Hansi, Roger Tori del Mundo Deportivo. Usted gestionó una temporada.
You know, this is the situation. Also, I as a coach, I have to speak with all.
Hans Flick, boss and manager, no. So this is the situation. I'm here. And yeah, as a manager, also the place in the casa because Paul Victor and Danny Omu, Omo, El Fompa, or Sanka Basa for a Yusu Omo. Now, and the Super Cup, Lami Yamal, and the new hairstyle, and a Eba, Sa hairstyle, where the Obianum said, Anka, a Nema, and Albehuna, Nanka, Sa hairstyle, no, and can work out this year, can't Nema hairstyle, Pepe, and a Lami Yamala cha, and then you ran, Osia count or a fit, and a match, no, on also between a ball at the Amabasan. Liverpool owners, Nisi, Omonia Jimbia, Sir, Ombeton Club, no, Emma Elon Musk, Papa, Ebeka, Sir, I'm a grandmother, every Liverpool Chrome, na Elon Musk, Sikanino. Obianim Jinitum passes Kade Obi Pa or support Liverpool tea on a club on our obeto. Nancy Liverpool Fenway Group ne say Omni plan Biase or Meton Club non Eddie Ama a new owner. Anna Slot say Mosala and a Trent Ecobo game. Nasa far Obian come once Nemo Sala SA penalty Tiamadoda. Yes, no contract no or standing tea a didn't trim Trent Alexander any bad day against United almost oh and the contract no or be so free Camilco because Madrid airpeno adenti and a South to plus near ya dear Yamama Basso Nemo Sanko ya na ya attribute to transfer and I feel contract and no and so running out Thomas Rosiskin says Arsenal for somebody me appointing say omo exporting director Cesar Sade Chelsea player no Napoli and Torino epe as it stands now Napoli and a club omahwi edi animu kan Chukwemeka Dortmund and so epe Chelsea epe sika around 40 to 45 million euros na fe omo etimi eja kani Chukwemeka Victor Boniface I started a personal training where Pracha Panti Victor Astatia on and so recover Roberto Carlos our one sansam say Carlos na on the BBD o sika pa ne mansion and yama no one enye easy say there but that Real Madrid omo father bebas rooms ni bi and on and so down some of facilities are obetumi atena to say efie because on the wife no problem aba ema efie no oba no age ade atana ni asenti make us say Roberto Carlos Elogy or Madrid omo a training complex so I wouldn't know that room we eso na ejina na nkofo cross nsem no ai ye de asi wa hanom
okay yadi besi Tony Montana na fe 10 mobile ba betrance na ye bie stories emu eye papa wo de no fabra na emresem ye be yi afri ho enso de amamo ye beko na okay messages no kakra bi ewa ha na yehwe na yene Dr. Edmond Arthur edi nkomo kakra nkomo no esia na fe ye bie stories no emu kakra enso de amamo Zekov Mohammed anyway aba good morning boss I just wonder why Hearts of Folk management are delaying on Seth Osei's deal. They should look sharp and get the deal done as soon as possible because we really need a boy in our setup. Anyway, happy second Independence Day to my fellow Ghanaians. May Allah protect our new president, John Dramani Mahama, and grant him more strength and wisdom. Zekov Mohammed. And so there will be Abetuho and no. Jamie Carragher should come again. What is he talking about? How many years has Pep spent in England? And how many trophies has he gotten for City? Sir Alex Ferguson remains the best coach to be in the Premiership. To be named Sir in England is not a small achievement. Sir Francisco Grace Light Educational Complex and Hinimako Kobe new site. And so that would be Abraham and no. Dr. Edmond Arthur. Doc, Sir Aye.
Sir Joe, what's your Aye Broso?
Yedenankopo as Aye Broso. Oh, na una says the menya media a dorsal. All right. Balm of Gilead. And then a January Busumeda a tosu and watchy.
Yes.
A fees a year. Chance ye.
Namiatum a year pa. And when I'm who your mobile or the president Essis.
Okay.
And any crepa and when I'm shit at the map of my gun.
And crepa.
Yes.
Okay. Enti na yebeka munsem actually
Yes.
Na enim sɛ saa de yi di nhyira kɛseɛ ɛne adom ɛne asomdwoeɛ ɛmmorosoɔ ɛbɛba Ghana so.
Exactly.
Yeah, ɛbɛyɛ nhyira kɛseɛ paa ɛde ama yɛn. Yɛbɔ mpaeɛ ɛde ɛma aban foforɔ abɛn.
The empire tani
Yes. So biribiara nkɔ so kama paa. Na ɔman mu no amanfoɔ ho tɔɔ mu a na kyerɛ sɛ biribiara nso
ɛdadi basa obiara butuma ayɛde obiara nha obi.
Yes. Obiara de nka ne sɛ ma werɛhyɛ mu ne biribiara ɛde ama John Dramani Mahama nti papa yɛ adwuma na Ghanafoɔ ɛmmɔ se na ɔmɔni ɛngye nso. Alright, yɛntoa so deɛ na ade brɛ
So yo, me da se anɔpɛ nso sɛ na me hu me mmɔbɔ na wama me opportunity say na maba oshow so. Me pɛ sɛ me fa saa akɔnya so na me da House of Faith Ministry asɔfofoɔ a ɛwɔ Ghana nyinaa ase sɛ ɛno a ɔmo maa me akɔnya na ɔmo national program a ɔmo yɛ ɔmo bɛ maa me handle ɔmo health aspects. In fact ɔmo ani gye paa nyankopɔn nhyira me papa Reverend Afre Nyamekyɛ ɛne ne wife Mama Esther Reverend Mike mo ne asɔfo mpanyinfoɔ ne nyinaa nyame nhyira mo. Sɛ jo me de wei bi ama wo na ɛyɛ so correct.
afei na me bi so a mehwɛ ade korɛ ɔde bi sia sisi a ɛba me
ɛyɛ bam. Yes, we yɛ bam ankasa from India.
From India.
From India. We need yɛntɔn yɛ mmea na mede ama wo mmea na mede so
montɔn mo ana ɛba mbɛ a
ɛyɛ ebi a wowɔ joint pains bi kata ko sinizin ne wei ɛyɛ correct ankasa. Yes, ɛyɛ correct mmea na mede ama wo. Yes, ɛbɔ adwuma ankasa ɛbɔ adwuma ankasa. Yes, oh yes na wɔyɛ so
ba sɛ later mo de bɛba bebree
sɛ nyame adom na ɔmoyɛ ho documentation of Food and Drug Authority radio obi na ne chair me na me na yusu kakra ama me hu sɛ yɛ original ɛyɛ correct na ade ɛyɛ papa no nso sɛ me de ɛka me bra pay na ɔsɛ me do de abrɛ nti me bɛ ya na me te kakra me fa
na yi me de abrɛ
me hwene so sa pepepe
na kyira idin
me ba no so na me tie mo nkɔmɔ na mo de ne ehwam sɛ jo maba na maba yi de kan a me pɛ sɛ atiefo ehu ne sɛ Balm of Gilead Clinic some ba hɔ a in fact yɛ wade oye yɛ wade yɛ pa nti me sure pa sɛ o atakra de a yɛ wa nanji choice mart no yɛ to ɔmo so oba Kumasi a the cabin MTN for ne echi hɔ o Accra nso a Accra West Legon Westland Pharmacy hɔ no ma Brass Construction yɛ no ɔmo na yɛ adjacent nti be sure say if it will be so na se de say ya rebi na atete wa for years at the only place a obeba ye betimi aboa Balm of Gilead Clinic say yo 27 on say break 23rd ana 23rd 24th 25th 26th ya anya adwuma 27 28 30th 31st ya adwuma nti me na me da 27 ana 30th na 27th no obi by na the sugar level 23 plus. So do eno a wo buy any sugar no ate aba form ama fair in such a way say the sugar na aba 7.1 as bibi sa no pe na me ka ewo brahmin show no so. The sugar na ate from 23 point ano pe me ma specific number no ate aba 7.3 or 7.1.
Me wo papa bi wo line so pamtrom ma me ni nkomo kakra me nim so no ho asem na wo kan a we di ejakwaten
dey we 83 years o se enema ma na ma testimony in fact Abraham 83 years
eja me watch o
Pierre
pamtrom pum ye dey
anya me no mo pare mo enu mo ti pa mo ti ya be jase
Ejo kwase pa na de na pese o de tu atiefo ne ahwefo nyina nim efa papa ye otiwe Balm of Gilead penimpa Dr. Edmonasa ni nro ni nadwuma ho
the first me can say you be a yin ba we go 83 years the my for the past 20 years diabetes is ni ya be but well is in am akaya no se ma boka ma history na asa Tina mo ya advert no TV so. Na it's maybe na koke bi. Na me yire so say ya sa ni diabetes ni. Koke so ke tin so sa. The ba na say to no no. Ile ya koke so kura. Onza ni ojo now. Ile se fa bi de ko. Ndi nínú di ẹnu ṣe ṣá òkú ṣe ẹni tí checking ní ayé ẹ̀rí ṣúgbà náà ìgbàlẹ̀ wọn ṣe ní tí ní ṣáájú ṣá òkú ṣe ṣá ẹ̀nà ṣe lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ ìròyìn náà máa pékè rẹ̀ ní sí ọ̀sìn ẹ̀nà dọ́kítà káṣí ẹni sí náà ìgbẹ́gbẹ́ 10:30 ọ̀ní lọ́wọ́ náà bèjì náà lọ kásá ní sábẹ́ ní mọ̀ kásá tí ní ìbílẹ̀ ní ìkìtẹ̀ ṣáà mọ́sẹ̀ ẹ̀yẹ́ ẹ̀sùn mọ̀ ní ẹ̀ Uno para ele sabe me fazer dizer ama já acabou de
okay na chese the balm of Gilead vinegar no asam na okay
vinegar was na to me you go out ko bin kan yesa kan ma na ni mo ke sai it you want answer
I see this is all says so no and such a be about reading no
society doing about. What they say, you know, they say, no, prostate, you know, and navigation. Because I say, you busy. Now, you said diabetes, the checking made in the corner of the body, any pressure.
That's a paper, Mreno, a dorsal, and no Bacassa. Akwachiri ye pa na fe dance ya ode ba no ano ese 83 years.
83 years. Or say or prostate or diabetes and or blood pressure and the wife and diabetes or blood pressure. But for now no em say prostate na na e ha no ntimi kwa me ka say 83 dey in fact oba sebi yetimi eye nkofo ado 83 dey ade na mentimi mboa no nti I think say me frɛ no na wa ba no maboa no for prostate no but for the sugar ni BP ni dey o say o check ya aba normal wow one ne yini na aba normal
so
aboka say
wa hwemfia wadi na kan na kan fi say na last minute when you deal with everyone say 83 years
ono de o say chenchena ye duro na mso enye duro enye duro enti sene ya catch tiefo no wo de fagu nsuo mu keke na nom na wa duro a wa call hospital a ye de ama o say nom no wo de nom na wo koto fruit vegetables enam ene ne keke ka ho a na eno nso no what you do ni say wabo modern say odi bi obeworo sane be ya ifin ene niam a ebechimende hawa abrewo no wayi hu afisa de no entemesre pa say bi ojin vinegar ne de sane ye kan enye dro be wo say efie bia nya bi so wo yare pa na opese edru a wo da so ana say edru a wo nom no ye boa ne ye ma natural ye de diet e ka ho dia sane me kan no ba mo gele ayo commercial Accra na Accra de oba ya be fasa akwanya we so na ya bɔ modern na yetimi ayewe say yo ente ya be hwɛ pa say mo nya nto bi no mo mbɔ modern say mo beto bi ebi o Kessben ha ebi o Accra Asida Towers ebi o emiamia be pre organa mo nya frɛ ye pe ya be direct mo na mo nsa
fufra ba line no so ma me hwɛ na menene ono so ni nkomo kakra. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Sergio.
What you say?
I'm not in Sergio now, sir.
I go for them, me so me who you pa. And if you say, what can I free him?
The friend is JB, no, I bring Kenya Capri.
Okay. But then I also pass all the 2 Jaffa and some of course you.
Me vinegar and use here. My using other products, but vinegar no testimony fine and more.
Okay.
You can say now I'm very screening the kind of mission Kessben and we are on court screening. If you are one and got 12 vinegar, in the sense I'm starting using vinegar. I think at the 2 times the mean no sure and I'm teacher and connect vinegar no more. I said feel okay.
I see.
And what I noticed in the first when let me try I don't know what to coming. And it will be better say me jare we are I say we feel okay. I say, no more I can come in. I say, Jai, no one am at no one Jai. Then she go back to clinic no. And I won't say her DDT, no quiet viral load test. But copies go why I say, and hold and behold, no medro be a vinegar in a menu. The choir had B test, Dr. George via last after one need Dr. Edmond Baho, Dr. George.
Yeah.
Yes, one to see I mean, say results no on phone, so I hope I'm meeting up for a gamma. Undetected.
Wow.
About undetected. And a vinegar in a mission. To see I mean, you can say, vinegar not so mention. The and a first money Jaria. So my news should share and show and wash her. Me, Jari, I'm going to come especially sorry, I'm my own. So come over there, quiet, our my chair, so drive quiet and so my woman, you pass. He said, sorry, not to show what I'm you said the crab to Jari. My and she, there are a lot about the vinegar. No, I think, said Dr. Ekatre. Honestly, to me, and drew.
Oh, the Osimen Casa.
To me, to me,
a food product. Food product. Ever that's pa na yɛde nso asi ha doc adanse ndie ka se die tia
testimony for that time no
almost catch almost say duro na jai so enya duro no
me no authority to say that every day for adjatu as a food product nti tie for ne amefo
so no na be bibia ma wo dia
exactly ha nti mon fa ngum nsuo mon fa ho vegetables so odi be gu nsuo no anom ne mom no all the ba be gina say ye duro ye pamacho enya duro ye mfensia ne mom no ye be so obi antobi mombasa ha so a ebi wa ha takra de ebi o Accra sunwane bi kom bia obefre no ye be direct na nsa ka bi say do na me bo 25th of this month ya no confinancial black bank ya kan bo ma ye a mega free screening ewo ya kan sen kejiti Dubai ho nti ye be swepa say mo a mo ntime nya akonya medical labs last year no this year mobile you be check it at the number no 0539 86 38 0539 86 38 and I say 0240 51 21 71 0240 51 21 71 ya wada cabin MTN furniture where ne Eja hotel and next any opposite Accra de anaji ya to anaji choice mart no so ana Accra so West Legon pay any wo moba ochina ne Friday ni Saturday a mobeba na nyame afa so abom say do me da say for your high office
yes that's I take am simple cra Bam of Gilead Penipa CEO Dr. Edmond Arthur and I didn't say we abeto edwam pamcho vinegar no manfo adanse manfo di nanya sam keto wo so bra na be so bi hwe bra Kessben security post ho amo ebema obi ato Kessipa no 300 cedis there then temu no 1 liter no 75 cedis and afi 500 mil no keto apa no and so 40 cedis oba omenya bi ato uto Kessipa no na de keto abako and so amount kan ho oso be di dance doc edase ebusan no watwetwe nkomo biom mon friend numbers na odi tu dwa no na mo ne no ni nkomo na the how bia so ko na onyimfiro emfa emau yeah twaso de amamo Kessben television where your midfield action. Good morning Kessben Sports. I want to know if the player of a match or tournament can be given an outstanding player from the losing side in a game or the runner-up in a tournament. That is, for example, the World Cup. It could be that the losing side played very well in all aspects. That is at the start of the game. But due to a small error, they conceded a goal and lost. Has there been a precedence? Gabriel, would we free Mampo Asante and Abraham and Anope? Okay, Gabriel, yeda unso asipa. Yeko Okai ho Okai Andrews, would free Bantama in the Senate West District. I would like to share my expectations for the new NDC government. I hope they will invest in grassroots sports development. improve sports infrastructure, and provide more support for our national teams. Let's see a comprehensive sports policy that benefits Ghanaian athletes and promotes sports tourism. Also, the Abanandi. So, yeah. I didn't know what Unya phone and to Hokakra. Ah, dang. Oh, you're live. I'm so sorry, live over me. Okay. All right. Yeah, so this is so called dancing competition. I didn't know, baby.
Oh,
Massa, I mean, yes.
Oh, David.
You know, great.
David, and I'm
no cost to no sound, baby. I did a bus be a sang and no to one idea.
David. Some are cut was a brune in a baby. Omo ya dia enyom ne asa obi ehum e ho.
Okay.
Baby on bobo na nkrofo hum e ho.
Okay.
Nti e bia me nante a me de nwum ato ase.
And
obi a be wi a kira o dia.
Boba yo.
Dino no ane.
O nante a de nwum to ase ko social media.
Ah obi o ha.
Yes sir.
Ah okay.
No no.
No ane boka.
Okay. Yanko hefa abana ne kakra.
Okay.
Yeah, bad enough. Yeah, Dreams FC ne Accra Lions and some almost the Ababontino and some other local stories. And so at was so they didn't know.
Dreams FC.
As a mess, Rihanna.
No. It's a Dabena Monday now day a list of referees I hear from me in Africa by
Tanzania tournament. Yeah.
And after that. Accra Lions out. Abbe raising concerns about performance of official audio game.
Yeah.
And a general, more Dreams FC din. More addressing it to the FA. And Dreams FC address it as some Accra Lions of the Aban. And I'm saying that Accra Lions are some now on the Aban packing with videos.
Yeah.
The videos now on the Aban and you'll be a Nipan Kenukas would do referee or Ghana Bill. Minima de Conti as I do. From President Kosinian 30 time be seen there. Referee Maso Hansen that's the ball Ghana. Gone in the rules and regulations of the ball no. Different from the FIFA dia by the ball.
Oh, or take you on now with me a yano.
Who are what phone be a Maso Hansen on Google. Now her matches are wadi. Kotoko against Mediama 2-2 or Takwa. How do not feel match now? RTU versus BA United. On the referee no mudia go no video you know referee. And you can watch, you know, me the video now, Mickey. Or you be our best friend.
Matches are what they are some particular
Accra Lions for no. A raising concern. Will be best friend. So you video ni bia.
Wow.
You know, you can Google Mason Hansen on Google. Ube whom matches are what didn't sema a fan who so far out of football is concerned. So it is not about him taking me on, but the fact of the matter is that he is not fit enough to be a referee so far as Ghana football is concerned. You know, on the matches, more than 10.
Strong statement away.
Yeah.
So on your fit to handle matches or Ghana.
They don't find the executioner.
One of friends are.
That is what they call him.
The executioner.
They don't want the friend of football no. He get the job done.
Oh,
you know, Mama matches why name him, you know? He get the job done. He is a man for the hatchet job. Simple, but still, me say from the President time be seen there. The Pia womb, a buyer wants to know them. Referee Kalama no me defend, you know, matches in it. Mr. Best, Utu na any job.
Where match be?
Where
Accra Lions match?
And it Dreams FC.
Wow. What a young comrade.
Auntie,
nah, you been your time.
Okay.
Incident na they and the Accra Lions this statement is babonte.
Incident na be
I'm a yini na.
Be arrows na niema be church. Baby go there. Accra Lions bro dey say na kwanye na ogina here margin offside. Baby ogina margin offside obesere. Eti di no no but probably we talk about.
But so we the two referees ni be Uganda. I know who you must well Hansen Gracie was a executioner or a hatchet man or this or that.
Okay. Onone de no. Yin na him say referees ni omo nya de obi ani. But onone de ne de over you know onone de ne atoto aso sa. Enye ba ko pe o. Onone de ne boro 10. So me kwa me mama how many matches? Matches na dozen. Nti so okasa wo kana sema and you know Laka cannot even come here and defend this referee. Referee Kala. See a referee for us and non referee than a lie there by and temper by or by. But I'm saying there's no referee or organ ha obeting ye defending the performance of referee Marcel Hansen. That be because you know matches near plenty. Matches are the bulletin a dozen. Ne de bia so di matches. De bia di matches. Now you know RTU match now could di omu dwagu so park and so or you be grand referee ko nya idi. Wo the Hesa Martin or risking a life. Owo wie you. The omudi share no Coronation Park no. But still you know maybe I was saying the baby.
I see. Yeba so na statement na afanu nyina ade aba no medi nka boso be wura krankran ya hwen sempoti mo eka na other local sources no enso the account. I will say yeah.
Nyame adom seju.
The Prada man Milano. Hey, we who say who your designer? When did you design so? Hey, William says straight from Italy. Wow, very nice. The Prada man who sent back for good. So they say if you do it, what was you? Na Africa say
yeah, me nim say what in you Nigeria. Nigeria the new coach aba.
Okay.
Omo the new coach aba. Na me nim say kai coach na Côte d'Ivoire ni Mali. After AFCON game, that quarter final game no, yeshie nsu egu ni so no. That coach no. Ono na
Nigeria for kofa.
Ono na Nigeria kofa no. And then of course, Chan tournament say you I say Picho Musa make up Dr. Patrice Muchepe and the innovations are all masca ewura competition mo. For the first time say you Chan tournament obi obe win benya $3.5 million say you.
Okay.
And say you me were interested and of course say you me were interest for Didier Deschamps and ne press conference amatis obeye e dey announce ne departure from the French national team after 2026 World Cup no. And of course Person Towns and Semso e work Accra say you.
Okay.
Yes.
The summary and the true state of Ghana football is what Accra Lions communicated to the general public through their release. This is what the so-called big clubs in our country are scared to voice out. Okay. Are scared to voice out. Wow. Because of intimidation from the FA. The only unfortunate thing is that it came from Accra Lions and they are going to victimize them and send them to relegation because this FA has proven to be autocratic and anyone who opposes and criticizes them are seen as enemies. Accra Lions are comfortably welcome to Division 1 in advance for saying the bitter truth. Justice Mampo Assam Health Center and the way welcome one to Division 1 in advance.
Yes. The entire Obunkwan betimi akane say Accra Lions omko Division 1 it doesn't affect their project. Inform you know motimi kan okre. So omko Division 1 the omo person omo ye
na Division 1 say same FA no na Division 1 no.
But you know other clubs will not love to play in Division 1 as compared to Ayomo. Omo de teteton no. So omko Division 1 it will not affect them. Because time no more Division 1 no ton wa de dada. Inti no motimi aka no kran but other clubs will not love. And inti na Ghana Premier League teams ni bi ho a e come the players intu omoka omu nyahwe but you do last match no mo ko Division 1 abusa na afi omu wuru asai patcho some mienka mu Accra Lions omu ko Division 1 it will never affect their project so far as I know.
I didn't Accra Lions state one of the Bontino as a major tum preocupe without looking at the other side.
What is the other side?
Oh, the other side is the dreams at Trabano. And I say, be a omo and Simbi omo de titru F no more attack home. Almost all the by F. Now you take it out, you F in the side of the Accra Lions, they are Montano.
You know,
another referee, no so small more can almost be able to chase our side, no so. Now you make a judgment. Okay. Intinaya say
we dey
draw conclusion
and one name say Ghana a problem
who do ruling about
the last
the other side
you know we here
the other side
the last congress the last but one congress GFA president sorry work KNUT say Ghana football problem you know referee and coaching Eduardo ya how the list abre say ye kwa CHAN tournament in Africa Eritrea referee Ghana referee the bia ye tiaka about the dismal performance of referees in Ghana. And Accra Lions did no cry. was a team in Abeka just Monday. You discussing your best referee so akwa robo kotoko takwa. You know I wasn't there, but that was the report I been by. Yes, if you got to go for neighbor because time and here discussion nipa of frame here Chairman Solomon of Fusuare. Chairman Solo catch them said Daniel Lion and Adamfu. But when you do almost fast so takwano and asem ketwa. It is Ghana referee discussion there who could the other side in any case. Accra Lions never addressed Dreams FC. Did they? They addressed the FC. So what is the essence of Dreams FC addressing Accra Lions?
Was it affected?
No, that general. Affected or in what sense?
Affected because referee no handle game no. Who can so be Dima Dreams affected?
General, no more Dreams on betting me there be akasa Ghana any problem with referee ama. On betting akasa Ghana be akasa any problem with officiating ama. It is a general canker in our football. I hear time and competence to address it. It's a Lions so done a dear mean what they be always you know when I dear uncle Henny Yanko Hetri near Mecamum Ghana football is Siam semi me no tea. O catch them some more the best referee league me yabi. Referee Calabama Musan and Ghana, you're born the best referee once you been a beer. And I see Musan say, see, I organized between Brazil and Argentina World Cup final near see a referee or Ghana Manaka could do more back on you. Oh, there be more. General, it's a huge problem that need time. I also see discussing. Meaning, the referees for no more issues, but the issues in our back. And I had a call from Central Region. Referees for only 3 years in the Division 2 in Tiomoka. You know, 3 years. Division 2, I was Central Region referees in Tiomoka. Into within our expected. Open quality players or open teams are almost befitted, say, almost betting our qualify. The same thing applies to the Ghana Premier League. A car the referees no nonsense. But the reality is that it is a general problem. We have officiating problem in our football. The Ben Ayaboli Gary Ayababudru Duada and the scattered referees. It is a Accra Lions Eurasia. Dreams can address that, but the fact is that Ghana is a problem with refereeing and we need to address it. Simple, you know.
My appeal to President John Dramani Mahama is that we need a vibrant and able sports minister, the one who can be of himself, the one who can control the FA president and the so-called football people, and not the one who the FA president can control. Someone like Honorable Zuba. Jamsco. They are also the Abba, all right, Ufamra. You come on Accra.
You know,
of course, the best about near be rural local sources.
Yes, yes. So, baby, I do the Mediasna for 1-7 betray now. Arsenal, the Macassa season way. Said you want me any Premier League now, opening on frame Mikel Arteta or Sobo Pamano. Now, mama reasons over and over why they need to sack him because we know you my but me hear the transfer stories are eba. Now me be real, now me the Ababidra. You know, me share transfer stories in the year. Now me started from one team and the stories about who you pa Manchester United. Offer baby almost United player we qua, United player we qua, and that has been the discussion all over the place. Now, and create few Manchester United, but first of all, they say, Enra na branch a friend Marcus Rashford, Ninia Penny, our agent, a copy mu Italy. Now Italy copy mu ne say o kwa copy team. The amount branch a friend Marcus Rashford into a cocoa PM Milan on Milan and penny for a chicken como say Rashford a bit me a baby PM or no baby Saka and Yama initially ye declared the Barca Borussia Dortmund and so pay Rashford and CCA Menoka said did you know Tima etimia tune nurse so now opesa or farm Marcus Rashford a branch of the TV see a team my friend AC Milan other teams are still knocking at the doors of Marcus Rashford there but for now AC Milan for no money see ya. As a bibia ko yani sika ne so over £300,000 a week. Or money Manchester United Becca whether obligation to buy and answer option to buy and answer or better on outright and under the discussion as you see omo Italy between Marcus Rashford agent and then team my friend AC Milan. Man United who have you Cristiano Ronaldo ama the team no afra branti friend Carlos Henrique Casemiro. Ese omra no mbeka ne ho na omra mesia kan all the Saudi Pro League nim enti Cristiano Ronaldo ehia player on the onye na dey so retire or qualify for Casemiro say next season no omra no mesi na kan enfama ne team na osiaka because Manchester United akofa Uruguay ni abranche friend Manuel Ugarte aba enti won watch United games recently games ni bebre o ha Ugarte na ebo na ebi Casemiro abam except the Newcastle United gamer Casemiro started here with Christian Eriksen. And Ugarte started from bench. But the game against Liverpool, Oshe Juma Manuel Ugarte boy, now checking age, the energy and athleticism on the field of play. Na Ober Krese Casemiro mpe baby na onko consider kind because Nisika original eso and United will love say omubeja na kwan no akwakosi akan. Al Nassr is looking up to 600,000 euros a week for Casemiro so ba ABC akan edema or more. And credit can buy and say Manchester United say profit and sustainability rules now. Any said the almost person on be on team you know. And was so ton homegrown players because so ton players na yetete omo e current na almost Academy United media. Oh 100% profit. I will bet me their business. Inti Marcus Rashford the Oba be free team ni say so free mo kwa Manchester United. So no kwa there are two guys. Enclare ba and say sa two guys no omo person obuja omo kwan. Baako ye Alejandro Garnacho. Eba say Garnacho any player na ni je the 3-4-3 now Ruben Amorim Ebon home. Inti sadia he want to move and said yo ohwe abrantie na ne sika oje United nya dey say sika kese bia just £50,000 a week and a Garnacho edge but ne entourage na body ababe to just said he's too young and he feel that giving the opportunity just like the Obo against Liverpool no abrantie ni betim abon homodin into for now there o mati say teams ni bi na twetwe nkomo but still all stay put Manchester United ono na chi na Kobe Manu so de baaye eti Kobe Manu de ne baaye ne ko Instagram ma abrantie aye fe no Kulpama kwa like senka onya no Chelsea anka beboa but you know and clear ban say contract at Manchester United person omo de ma Kobe Manu because the contract ni be 2027 inti aka mfie mi no ansa na the contract na wu and United person omo extend contract na de ma no and clear ban chirima abrantie ne say obeji £200,000 a week na se sika oje no abrantie oda TV so general oje £20,000 a week na osi o renew the contract ne dia opeso oje £200,000 a week enu ne sika etwitwi United for na said abi from £20,000 to £200,000 here scan son dodo ekoba asema United ebeton no but United says he's too young a potential quality and with time obe grow to cement his position within the United midfield enti Kobe Manu eba say omo eton with the transfer center no abrantie no is not for sale enti that is it for Manchester United. Victor Osimhen na enclare ban say United for flare open here friend Aurelio De Laurentiis say nka omo hia Osimhen omo ye ready say nka omo betu sika now na nka Osimhen ababe si aka de mama United e the winter transfer Osimhen say there be Galatasaray ho no nanije na so obe free ho dia gise osi aka no e ba no koduru sama oboni low move ni wi a na fede wo hu so no mawie nti so okoba bia kwakosi aka dia na okwakosi aka nti Victor Osimhen General Encleba ne say opese completely ni low move ni wi ansa na obe move from Galatasaray watimi e move far from Manchester United na memra the blue side of London that is team I fed Chelsea. Say your Chelsea so transfers na na watibi na bia ba berum and na no pay the air bandit chira Bernard Badiashile epra abrantie fan Wesley for finance epra uche obi say Azal Disasia Chelsea for nche da nyini and if you watch the game between Chelsea and Ipswich Town e kwan of fast the ball no koche e ma Lian de Lap mo e konya goal de krenti no e free o Chelsea for no kram pese o mo be hu nanim nti oba open up sa abrantie so obi disikaba ba o mo beton no abanako nti so kwa central defense ne dia the last game against Crystal Palace Josh Champon any Levi Cowell na boy Chelsea a problem when it comes to the central defense. It almost per central defender the Premier League. It niema mean one. Almost person almost to Abrante for Renato Vega. Almost sikaba almost beti. Sikanso pa almost beti Abrante for the Kane Chuku Emeka. No maka scanner boom because almost anti-sena police so almost pe. Cesar Casade. Now almost the sikana kwa kopie mo Crystal Palace. Akwa kofa Crystal Palace for captain. Abrante for the Maguey. Omako akofa no aba be gina chire ho amanye matimi akoye ediama na no na Crystal Palace dabi omunya ready so omo beton omo center back no because oye omo akoko bedia achire ho no after Joachim Anderson he's the player that is giving them that assurance at the back inti sesi ababi omo gina die omunya omo de so omo jeni mu amanako and Chelsea ehwese so man timi anyare dia then on back cancel the loan move for Abranti friend Trevor Chaluba. No aba beka omo central defenders no ama neman so atimi akoyi ede ama Christopher Nkuku enye happy with Chelsea ekoba se Barcelona ekakra esa akoba se onya eye Atletico Madrid obeko enen kra ba ne se tima ye friend Paris Saint-Germain enso ede na twetwe nkomo se obeba bisi akan ede amomo but omo hu ne say with the same profile of Dembele, same profile of Kolo Muani, same profile of Bradley Bacola. Omo believe say omo on the type of player ni bi ho. It is omo de ne ba Paris Saint-Germain enya de say ebebo tima your friend PSG. Enti Christopher Nkuku no onye happy with Chelsea because games na Chelsea ebono enya de say branch no enya bi bo. Enti onya obe move but it's just unfortunate that PSG akoba say Abrantie no omo na nko omo ni je no sejo enya de say PSG etirimu a se CA de omo hia Abrantie ewo omo team nim. Now West Ham United na no pay omo game enti enka press conference e baso na open year friend Julian Opitegi obaba in the press conference against Aston Villa na nka game na koso later ena enkreba no chirema empenin force da bi omo nya happy with Julian Opitegi na medika aka wa ha se e was nkoma pam ne dada because players are any sobo na all board emfata Chelsea share ne 3 Liverpool share ne 5 Man City share ne 4 Genoa Arsenal share ne 5 it will share the number of games about 22 games we winning 7 we draw 5 and we lose 10 the talent at the disposal on team mfati mu nya adwuma ti se de obi ape hwe adwuma Nuno Espirito Santo ebo menim so obi be ka se oh Nuno Espirito Santo say omne Tottenham Hotspur man won timi ane but Nuno Espirito Santo atere say give him that lower or middle table club na man the potentials ope obey adwuma na kama eti say de oye Wolverhampton no and look at the kind of job oye Edema Nottingham Forest makasa the last 2 seasons yanya Newcastle United in the Champions League yanya Aston Villa in the Champions League ohwe Nottingham Forest adwuma omo ye ene kwa omo de Wolverhampton fast on Monday a bibia cheso omo lose focus Chris Wood ne Mrantia no lose focus na the potential so omo pick it from Chelsea and Man United no ama those guys that mentality to perform into Hobson Odoi Anthony Lenga those guys are doing so well for Nottingham Forest into we adwuma no Espirito Santo bo now share materials e kura Julian Opitega Genoa adwuma na ka bebrebe eti West Ham United for chiremu a omo hwe no omne na aka no omne na party ways no makofa former Chelsea coach in Graham Potter na waba be sia kan and waba be toto niema e de ama because se see baby a West Ham United team no ekono o hwe ka omabo from signing the likes of Kilman, Ofa Obi Etise, Lucas Paqueta, Kudus Mohammed, Nicolas Fulkrug, Somerville, player Bena, West Ham Power Muntiminae. But players ne diaba na results na e also omunsaka on the field of play no. Enya de say team friend West Ham United, Sejo omunsa etimiaka. Nti omuchiri mo opani no, omo ne party ways no ma hwe se Grand Porter beba aba be yadwuma no dia mom. Now FC Barcelona so one area before me call Barcelona the last transfer news in England Trent Alexander-Arnold ade aya na nipa bebeta busa se Trent move no to Real Madrid no say na esitie first of all obia nim say Trent aka the last 6 months na ne contract with Liverpool no ewu na Real Madrid for any Liverpool for nyina na kasa Liverpool form and the contract offer and Liverpool use ne maame Trent Dien ne maame no mu use so obe convince Abrantie no to stay sanso na Real Madrid so use ne bra na e friend Tyler no se on convince Abrantie no mra Real Madrid emra mesia kan emfa momo already Real Madrid di card 20 million pounds by Emma Liverpool are rejected enti Abrantie no se see new contract offer Liverpool di amano no eno na all steady say 5-year contract no di amano no ebe ma na tena and I say Uncle seeking for new challenge at the Santiago Bernabeu. Inti omo busa Trent Alexander-Arnold himself no said you that is the latest on Trent. Barcelona na enra the presser. Ena Rafinha ko omuko busa and say senko no ne what the situation of Abrantia your friend Daniel Omwa and kasena the situation ne beye. And no say no crepa and say pa de beye ding say wo ye player that's it Barcelona per se omo de oba ena masama ato Daniel Omo nti no ebeye din se uye player na wo akire omo de oba Abdina obedia tum so baba because so bana sase we kokoto a e dey na obetimi aye Atletico Bilbao Sevilla any Atletico Madrid na sorry agina say omo de omo ntaba sachi e mo ma say no mo nka bi mo omo na omo ntimi find a way to register Paul Victor and Daniel Olmo. Real Madrid fought omo decided say omo nka bi and they are in support of Barcelona say omo nya the chance no mo stretch case no copy so omo betimi register omo because they want to get Barcelona say omo benya omo support in the Super League na ne metimi akoye. One Laporta any happy with Nsemwa Rafinha Koka the presser and coach your friend Hansi Flick demand say e be so penny the better players in nyinam no matter as the situation e Barcelona ntia am almost struggle to so omo betimi and register Daniel Olmo and then Paul Victor. It is a we hear Sporter report said there was tension over the camp of Barcelona. The inconsistency, the instability in there, no. But I feel say Barca stretch case now. They can finally register Daniel Olmo and then Paul Victor. Almost the only teams ni be Edim Komo, Bayern Munich, Manchester City, and so Epeno. AC Milan saying common final loan, not necessarily in Barca and Sankofan. A whole lot of issues surrounding this particular registration. But I know finally Barcelona, January will sail through. Oma no mu busa Monday ne se Vinicius Junior ban bia mai no January say banaba. Ade okoye wo Mastella against Valencia no. Se Oma man 2 matches ban. Into game against Real Valladolid and game against Las Palmas no. Vini Junior will miss those 2 matches are only eligible to play because of Adia Okokoye against Valencia. Right. You know, lastly, okay, Enra Arsenal ball against Newcastle United. Yeah. Now no be any say Newcastle missing the lives of Fabian Schär, Bruno Guimaraes, no be any say at least with the squad Arsenal they buy and they won't beat me ABB. But you know still Enra am fat. Mikel Arteta de share ball no mo boy no. Unfortunately the two teams played the ball. But moment to me anya antidote to stop Abrante friend Alexander Isak. And the performance at Newcastle United put up against the big teams in the Premier League this season, no, and wash it. Against Arsenal, I wasn't surprised. And almost year so purposeful, and they made sure say results don't matter in such kind of games. Leave the ball to Arsenal, control the space, and take your chances. Exactly at the Anthony Gordon and Alexander Isak here and General Omutiminya that results. No, Arsenal our second chance, but I think it will be very, very difficult to beat this Newcastle United team at the St. James Park. Mikel Arteta I man home so because you know once again Arsenal will go trophyless.
Omonfa Nike balls ni bi mano na
onfa training no.
Onfa training. No so Nike boy no the ball premiership. Na so we Puma balls ni bi. The ball over the bar na yisro second leg no omonfa Nike balls ni bi mano. Na onfa mo some game no.
Only case. Yeah. Only case.
Because on three shots per.
I'm not checking target. No.
Shots ni na number B. 23 or so.
And you don't want boy. There were
target bear 3.
Yes, there were chances for Newcastle United too, but on both fast. You know, I have poor technique. Oma apply the right technique. Alexander is our born apply right technique in the fast row. Anthony Gordon go no apply the right technique. Newcastle United, you know, heading to break their midfield three and probably break their back line, especially against the big teams. In the league, almost Arsenal. EPL normally Arsenal share this. Almost Arsenal. Those complaints and lamentations will never be accepted. Mikel Arteta to wake up.
I want the Ken's view on the I don't understand those who claim that Arteta should be sacked if he doesn't win the EPL. People forget that for 6 years, Arsenal could not qualify for the Champions League until Arteta took over. I want Andy Kem's view on recent behavior of Vinicius Jr. and his red card. I feel Vinicius' problem with fans is not due to racism. It is attitude on the field of provoking fans, taunting opponents, and even insulting referees. Madrid have many black players who don't face racism. I wonder why Ancelotti cannot talk to this boy, but always defend him. Okay. Kofi Kaswa and Ediwe and so Abreye. Yentwaswe. New
Chief.
Yeah.
I think said before and game no na Arsenal
Carabao Cup no match 11 goals with the Premier League ball no we use no. But game win no man go and the manager came out saying say ball no fly different. The fluency of the ball's flow no it has some very dynamic flow. And I am not sure say Yana sometimes yet to talk Sani Arabias. Kai South Africa 2010 at the time of Jabulani buy no. Na Jabulani no amount for complaining or be complaining but I assume until say top goalkeepers be say man no amo everyone to say ball no say o bonel bar who the tangent of the ball but o ka say o fast steady on observation na ball na for baby a efa and Mikel Arteta is almost telling us the same thing say balls we here nra over the time amo ball the T Newcastle so those balls no technologically a flight different so do mean to me fatness excuses ni nyina amount for create be more ka say oh Mikel Arteta nyere no na on shego because Newcastle there enye team wa balls on come the only excuse won't be function and no be send message by say oh criticize Mikel Arteta now o kate woni akosha adwuma awaye before taking over that job and for na Arsenal state war you can talk about this in two different pages before the Arsenal the state of the club after Arsene Wenger Emery coin and then after so the Arsenal and he found makwa drew but to conclude what the SSL will achieve no say Joe and so cartoon boom. Yes, or the Arsenal bad the prime table. Premiership, they are not contenders. They are not potential winners of the league. Champions League, they also performing so well. While JJ Kabakumi be their momo. They've been changing players, always resurfacing the squad. Instead of being the best squad for Arsenal and the Gunners. But say Joe, I also agree with few people like Omoka say, in Katata Timia G Premier League ni bia and Kesefata. Anya bia mpo. You who's a pep or how, club or how. Let's say Joe Mumi and say so more infa. You and a slot about the two premiership. Okay. Where is Klopp? Klopp is gone. Pep literally is almost down. Eti Arteta nanka sa break awaje button no. Say Joe, Arteta we hefa no hide. I think say he has to do more. Yes, competition for trophies very difficult to England, but Arteta has to do more. What changes squad no do maba everything can be said, but he has to do more. Now Vinicius na make kakra bi dia fa no. Madrid or black boys bebre, but you can't racism pet. Na obi kwako pointe out Vinicius say you adentia na nanu di ama for ka on 5 video no so
Kofi difficult so about say attitude
that
it
has
it. Nothing to do with racism.
I have always been a singular person saying this. Rudiger crowd you tuntum say Vinicius Rudiger e kasa ke the skin no e kasa dia Rudiger tuntum Jude Bellingham ye tuntum na busia for ye hu mu nyina obi ye tuntum Endrick ye tuntum Mbappe ye tuntum who else. But every day. Now they're funny about record incident and say that provocation keep on at the man Vinicius or call revenge or retaliate. That is the same thing as Vinicius. Provocative players, goalkeepers, referee for or the diatem. He's always the first commentator on the field after every incident. Right. Now somebody does same thing to you. Now call retaliate. Now yeah,
Ancelotti only control on this one now.
Oh, dad na kwa no. Ancelotti ni control Vinicius. No way.
And a superstars no omo eye from so na omo dasa subaya Vinicius eda na dia. Ana managers need to control.
Oh no,
sir. Bia do bia player bia quickly on ba be defend them.
Joe, ena Nicosia. Ancelotti and Nicosia Madrid is CIA. Vinicius. Okay. And behind the scenes, on any didn't come. That hasn't been effective. It hasn't been reflective. And into be able to say, to me control na. That's not the case. I am super sure so control behind the scene, but it hasn't worked for now. Definitely. Premier League no also. People have really gathered some hope for Kotokone Hasefuku. And I'm a say Joe. But me quantify performances of nations goal stars out of lines this season. Yeah, na me should trim na Accra El Kotoko has and a we are talking about powerful clubs as against emerging community clubs in the shape of Heart of Lions, gold stars, and of course nations. But so has a folk oka Kotoko oka mediama the majors of that club our baba can do you and say and kaya kwese mommy and sana ka wasro na ka nations gold stars out of lines battle. That's not the case. Last year senior nations it could be any one season or battle against Samatics. Last year nations in Kwa, but this season has been a bit different. Mediama. Why medium team perform? Coach Adote Ubo 6 defenders against Kotoko coach and a make up 6 defenders. And the coach Adu Tebedin Komo. The squad is wholly built on attacking game.
So no some players ni be any fit. Movie.
Me didn't come off as yes, but there could have been a better lineup against Kotoko. No, now check a chance at Kotoko Nyai, said Joe. Would all both 6 defenders who check a Kotoko chance Umunyai. I point out Dr. Gumbuafu say they could have scored probably 3. 6 defenders. 2 central defenders, me and nu in Nurudin, Nemakelenu, and everybody a back 4 and him. You need protection, anchoring, but yet acquire them. So what happened? Said Joe.
All right. And they drew her.
So definitely, and then no board no so no. Me discuss Kotokone medium game no power. No my share has focus so kakra account.
I pray President John Dramani Mahama will choose Dixon Chiredua, or better still, Kwabena Stuttgart, as sports minister, because when it comes to sports, he has all the knowledge and he's not corrupt. So you know, I will never support any corrupt person in my life because Edidija Eyapa, Anefi, Sunyai, Zongo, Kandahar, and so the way a buyer. Though is it compulsory that it should be an MP before you become a sports minister? I need an answer. James go and Abuza Sewu. I know Abuza Sewu.
Yusuf no MP.
No,
Yusuf is MP.
Or MP.
Yusuf.
Yeah.
Sir.
But yenya ministers omunye
Ni hokra is
Yusuf for him.
Yagaba Kubore.
Yagaba
Kubore.
No fish no man to no.
No feast. No feast.
Retain the city.
Or retain the city. It's no man to
No feast.
Or MP.
But yenya ministers omunye MPs. Yenya Malamisa.
Yeah.
Na President Kufoma ni Minister of Sports, but now onye MP.
Yeah.
President Muhammad Mustafa Mustafa B around 2015 year kwa afkono. Onuka Matisse Wewu. He wasn't
Alhaji Mustafa.
Yeah, Mustafa. He wasn't an MP, but he was a minister around that time. So any necessary say.
All right.
I say he's not corrupt.
Or see Stuttgart take all the boxes.
Okay.
Stuttgart probe
we don't say and he's not corrupt. How did they start so mama?
Stuttgart probe more one say he was defending the game changes. It was a minister the unnecessary ball no defender F4 no. Time ye babe twaba no. He's a journalist, a proven journalist. You know, we are there or Polytechnic University and the level no also. But yeah, ball here na
Dr. Franco Naro in the meeting.
Yes, and the close friend. Obi or was level there in terms of competent team in doubt. But now defend your ball here, I say problem one.
Now Stuttgart defend your ball now.
Yes. Yeah, ball.
Do you want the pebi or F na so ya amonka?
Your ball way the other pabene. Under 70 Yankobi, 20 Yankobi, 23 Yankobi, Chan Yankobi, Blaster Yankobi. Make a World Cup.
Ah, okay.
Yankobi.
Say I feel a AFCON tournament.
Yankobi. It you dear na would defend it. Ye local league and your ball referee. Price money him. Bet with for league in sponsor. Dear na we league in ma. Your bass says kwem. Ye league in dear who want to
Meko Dr. Dawood aswe na makofan krato kakra ba me ba. Ye de ensemino bebre ebebremo local stories kakra wa ha. Ye di nka Dreams FC. And Accra Lions. Minima the Dreams FC ni Accra Lions in Semana. But Dreams Accra Lions ni no masem no moka. But Dreams FC so we are interested was asking me. We are interested.
We are from
Accra Lions.
We are from. We are
from. But a match. I'm on a boy. The referee be ABCC Accra Lions. It means the favor no your Dreams FC. Into your interested party.
Or third party.
Someone who into the case.
Yes.
Into also in December baby and Ababon team. Dear Kwaba.
The lawyers for the this is a lawyer.
This is now almost the about more cano. A woman in sopa. Yes, Oba Kansempi. Yakwaba. There were 2 statements na the agent said they are found. Your videos and so ha. And on Accra Lions, so this statement in and so by. Of course, there are other local stories and so Ebeka Amamo. Dr. Dawood, Yinti no Kraton Kakra Yakoba.
For your friend Dr. Dawood. Mena me that Dawood heba hospital ano. Na enna meso enna ne Dawood ointment. Dawood 360 capsules wodwa man so a ene obi adi hu adanse na du wei edutwem Dawood ointment or se fatwi na ebeko ofa Dawood 360 capsules or cc na ade ewom na duro mienu wei adwuma bom obi a osisi ye o yapa de obeye ne se wo de Dawood ointment no etwitwi osisi na anopa ene anwumre a nansa bia no na wo de bia bo asawa obetimi de atua udware wi a fa Dawood ointment wo de te ne fa sra ta bre kro na no na wonom Dawood 360 capsules no anopa ene anwumre na danse na ba amane wo de enko na enko ti adanse ni bi
Dawood ointment edrowe me straighten and welding the toda me po adwuma na me honam nyina me ye me ho bibi enye ba se minya sa Dawood ointment we na me twitwi a na anopa so minya Dawood 360 na me nomo a ese kwa re me ye adwuma kra se kane no te drowe de edima se mama na be di so asema mama
electrician na ye adwuma ekofia yentimi na Dawood ointment so ye adwuma na obra okodru fia fa twitwi ade be che no na ho aye den Dawood ointment fa twi keke na ebeko
drum yusu mama hode pa ma metimi gba adwuma bibia kama e mama ye Dawood 360 capsules and a Dawood ointment o memre we no na do we no so twitwi wa aposo e ma ya oni nyina afiri o ma de che otimi be gba adwuma Dawood ointment fa twi na ebeko
da bia amafo company de wo ka musa akospreda mi secret na nu ani ebudo na ani Dawood ointment ene papa mi sole anopa mi twitwi mi sisi achi mi babia he mi ntebre secret ni nie ti so person ti sem ya we use Dawood ointment that's the secret of my taxi driving
me a transmission gearbox specialist ejuma mi ye en kan na mi pega ade a na mi nsakura antimi pega na asa me ma ade so na lock mi sisi say fi se mi share Dawood 360 capsules and Dawood ointment abo mi bebre the dry you man so mente bla bia obia mo modern so betimi ape Dawood ointment and Dawood 360 capsules enya bi ato
odofo se wate bi adro ya me ka ho asem no eno ho adanse ene wono adi no ko pharmacy e ben wo herbal shop e ben wo ne koto Dawood ointment Dawood 360 capsules na se de enkrofo di ho adanse no wo so be di ho adanse wo pesa wo frɛ a eno na wo screen ase no 0244 886437 na 020 168 1717 baby a yeton aduro wo man Ghana mu bia no o de wura house pe Dawood ointment and Dawood 360 capsules.
Okay. Yen sama mu nyina baba bio aba midfield action Kessben television Kessben 3.3 Kessben 2.9 Accra DSTV channel 364 na fi Go TV channel on sabakan also 121 every February bosomi da to so mienu pamcho ye besan akọ Kessben TV plus Kessben TV plus ehonso no midfield action onsa ebekan ewo ho enye eno nko a mo ana mo nyae ewo digital ni nyina sese mo sabekan ewo ope digital na Aseda TV enso Kessben TV yebeko honso se be bia be fa bia no onsa ebekan Kessben television February boso me nda to so mienu na sansi no ebe shase awa
Sergio one thing is say ye bo competition ana ye obi a o he game so na o masikasem eba ewo competition ya eboa ma de no koso pa na meka Dr. Patrice Mochepe Sergio o he adwuma a wa ba beye ewo CAF
nipa na wo bo ndin no honorable Mustafa no Dr. Alhaji Mustafa honorable nipa na wo kana asem no na wo nya ne full name no
yeah
the honorable Kojo Bajimai honorable friend no Dr. Alhaji Mustafa na oye MP Nima yes I say no MP wo Nima and na oni no na sports committee no so parliament okay osanso be minister for a while
because be minister
I don't know yankoso honorable Yadasepa na okasma ye diso yanko
so Sergio na meka Dr. Patrice Mochepe o he adwuma oye hwe the recent AFCON ye boy sika prize money or the bet so for the first time na winner no take around $7 million our deco. Na say you adifu fra odi aba ne say wow nim say chan tournament nyame boa next month
14th March 2015 to 18th January 2016. Obey sports minister.
Yeah, obey. And Chebia, yes.
In 1 year.
Yes.
Okay.
So say you chan tournament ba kobo nyame boa next month. Dr. Patrice Mochepe di aba betuja say winner no be take $3.5 million. Wow. Yes. We adi wan so a odi bem. So major is going forward competition no air connect television rights aba no ebema niema kosoama various national teams obe qualify no omenya so mfa so ye de ntimi an qualify. This is the situation that has befallen us. Seju eno a Nigeria appoint a coach. Na new coach na waba no a different person in the shape of coach Eric Sekushel. Oftentimes say Nigeria be fa coach as Seju either say obeye obi a oye Nigeria ni ana oye foreigner oye Bruni di obetimi free different country bia, but this time around said you oye an African and a person who came from Francophone Africa oye Malian. Recently onuna okochi the Malian national team obekai that AFCON tournament okoye that game against Ivory Coast when the Malians played against onuna man for the kind of power. It was a game that the Ivorians had a red card in the first half. The Malians took over the opportunity. They were leading and Ivory Coast for the take. After the game, lose on penalties. So that is the man, Coach Eric Sekushel. He was born in Abidjan, but ne papa is French and ne mame is Malian. Na owakonye so betimi abo Ediama Mali, but he decided Ediama France, but he decided to play for the Malian national team. He took the Malians to the recent AFCON so Ivory Coast, and even during the last World Cup qualifiers, boy Bamako, he was the man on the touchline. Interestingly, he has been charged with the contract say on for Nigeria and call the 2026 FIFA World Cup. No, say you major say no ye a juma a very very big power done in so Nigerian team and Qatar 2022. So the next World Cup Airbus so 2026 in Mexico, Canada and USA. Since Nigeria shall call World Cup 94, no say you never in their history have they missed 2 consecutive World Cup tournaments. Ebin sida mabrabumo. Omoko 94, 98, 2002 no, they missed out in 2006 Germany. They came back strongly 2010 of course was South Africa, 2014 in Brazil and then 2018 Russia. But unfortunately in 2022 they were not there due to the Black Stars of Ghana. And Seban so Messi where a first time see that unprecedented, and he's been charged with huge responsibility of taking the Super Eagles to the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Now, Omo group now, Omo 5th with 3 points after 4 games. It has never been a pleasant history for the Super Eagles. The rest of the 6 games, remember, so ewa fear ya. Whether so betimia take the Super Eagles to the World Cup, and now Timi Kono said you Emreno and a betchere. But the man Eric Sekushel from Mali of free Francophone Africa and unusual this time around being appointed at the Super Eagles manager. Na me ka se Pesita wo seju one Marcel Kola o na dia lali enya some issues bi kakra. Seju indication about anopeya se likely se obe move to Qatar, and Qatar SC make that move no mu pushy, and it's likely say obetimi alande e wo honom na we free na dia lali seju issue e wo with Pesita no.
All right. Okay, I want me fancy quickly na me ni komo kakra me ba na fi local stories no kwa na de betwa so amamo comfort ewa piwak 3p garlic mixture na de ababawe abepi hanum so ni ho nyina e ho atoi na bia taidi. Okay, that is say
achenya me adom
de nyankopɔ ase na de na de bra no pre
medase mechia etiefo ni ahwefo nyina mo bibia nso afisha pa bronya ne de nyina yedi pa
uno wadi
so o se jo wadi o ho ya efe
Oh, but Mr. Dem Pacho.
Said your wife, where the brilliant.
Because a brilliant medipa.
The menu in an idea.
Yeti
brilliant, no, na kai say a dupa or honum, ye dinner, never renaming in an, I was say, no, medupan and so na a whole ni peduanim, na a fimbia, a woman be and so 80 meba abontain, and unti 3p garlic mixture, 3p work natural health, and on am diaba mona so and ne anna peino. Garlic a crudgeon ye dia a drew yen fan kenja, yen fen so and frame, a more wanting no jana and so ye pa. Na eye ntinim akomam ani moja mu adwuma wa ya de bi wo ntinim akoma ani moja nim no nya droi bi na no ma nyina betimi afri ho ama pomode mapa enso etimi ayewodia boa na boost immune system no edia ma oba nom bema enso enum yade bi aye kwadan na eda oso no wo de pe 3p garlic mixture bi na no nom na nyina entimi emwa na ene ye hye general health na chese nyarewa hodo a edroi esa ena mebebo boni nyina so de amamono ebi ana wodie wo mesrat na fidie ne ho na tie me ansa na no me the doctor number enso tuja ebi apesa wankasa wo friend no na no etwetwe nkomo waya krado se obeti o friend no na cheche yade nim se de tie bia ekire no number no 0248 92 8824 0248 92 se de medi kan eka ne da bia no moja edi afrisane woni padua mu yade amfaso kese e wo so eno ntise yakoye onipa idie se wote ho na moja ntimi ne afrisane wo ni padua mu pe na akoye ensempi ebia na ntini ne nroba ya hodo enemu asisi eno nti na ama moja entime mfam nko bebe sese ko bia no eye sauti wa na oni padua ne yade nko a na ahye ne ma 3p garlic mixture ba se e ba beboa ye nyina nti ma me ne papa mo hweme wotie mi anope wo yade eye pressure e kuni papa aye wo dadwene eye sa no adro eni ho eba na wanya brofo droi bia no nompe na ekwakofa wuwo ede abro e ma ne nya wo dadwene edroi ebeboa o enti ne nroba enemu asisi ne nti se moja no kwa entimi nkọ bebia sese ko etimi fa nchen bebia ni kwan se kogu no na akọho ebi nso abonse ni nyina san nachi na akọtai fa akọ eno na ya na ekofa pressure ya de no ede brain no 3p garlic mixture eba ebebo wedi wakagire mu be rere ntininim ayiyi efin ne nkeka wa bia esisim se de be ya moja edi afusane woni padua nu no ebetimi akọ aba se de ese na pressure ya de etimi efiye so eno nti wo de pebi no nom obonsa saya de na etew so a etete wo ni nyina ebe free ho ama won so watimi ade wo ho ebi a wo hwa me won so de eye diabetes esichire ya de empempi ne ya na ye dwen se sichire ye dikọ ye yem ne kofa saya de no ebre ye ne mom hwehwe mu bia ni wa ekire se sichire fitai ena de esichire ya de eba eye wo ni padua ne na entimi provide enough insulin emma ne ho eno nti glucose wo ye ni padua nim na ye se sugar no ebe ode ekogina wo mojanim enye ho ena sesetena na kofa sichire ya de diabetes ede abraye ema ne nya wodadwene pe 3p garlic mixture bi na no nom se de be ya ne nyina ebe free ho esiche ya de nti ye twa obi na ye twa obi nsa obi mema yom ekofom entna ho ema ekuru nto ho abra ne ko be ya ena mesiche ya de enti pe 3p garlic mixture bi na no nom na emwa enyi won free sa ya de ne nyina mu wonso be ko hospital ye su sugar level ekosro ema ne hawo wo de pe 3p garlic mixture bi no nom enye ya garlic no enje num enya wo shape bi no nom na emwa ne nyisa ho haw ne nyina emfa emfi wo so ebia na won so de eye stroke ya de mesraw moja entimi ne afrusa ne nkonkwam a ewo wadwene ho ye frɛ ne cells no eno na akofa sa ya de no e de abro na dwene ne nya jojo pe na chese ni padua na kwa ne ba bi enso ejojo se moja entimi ankonkwam ewo wadwene ho abonse enuane nuro ene mframa esesa dwene ne nya no eno nso entimi nya enti adwene no bonsa adwene no adwojo na afe aka woni padua na kwa ne baabi wo ho no ma bonsa wontimi enka ne ho se me ha awu na chese stroke yade na abetena wo so no entna okra ma ne na ne wo so asem abra 3p garlic mixture aba se ebeboaye pebi no nom na emo nenyi wo free sa yade ne mu nyina na enei emofra ne wo ho mpo a wo pe wona soma no wunya won na wo be yare abeda dem afe na abe free we mesro meja me na be so me mu na akoye ensempi 3p garlic mixture nanonom nefa bo yade ho ban free wo nipadua ho baby a wo bia me sign the doctor number atudwa ebi a wante wo de frɛ doctor na wankasa church wo yade mu ekye no na wo hunu kwan a obefa so ede aboa number ne 0248 92 8824 0248 92 8824 one so dear a difficult in urination o Johnson wo bre pa bema Johnson no te se ede no nanso obekọ no wo bre ansa na Johnson no etimi aba abonten eye frequent urination na won so how ede won tentem pa nanso obekọ bia no na akoye ensempi e disturb wo sleep wo da na jo wo ntimi enna frequent urination ya de oba etiminya bema etiminya entna ma ne na ne so asem ebi a wo Johnson cha no na chimatel bi aba ho ana wo kidney na so ni moja ne so atwe de enye de aba abonten Sir Johnson no chimatel bi aba ho na akofa sa ohawi e de abro bema ebi ana wo prostate no na chimatel aba ho entna ho e ma ne nyansa P3P garlic mixture bi nanonom na emwanyi sa yade ni nyina emfri nipadua ne so na nso etimi ede ho eye nimguase yade kakra mejo nso kakra simi na menyo nso mesra edro no eye 3P garlic mixture oba nso de eye fichi kromu yawo ubu wonsa obia ebete wonka na wusu aduane kra wontimi enni bi enam yawo na ote ewo nipadua nim no enti mesra 3P garlic mixture wo de no nom bi ebeboa wankasa wo de adanse ne bekwa amafo enso aje atum ebi ana wonso de ni chima no emmeye acha na enu nansa na etwa eba nso a enimpo enye fe eni setum mesra onya sa na esese eye P3P garlic mixture bie nanonom na emua enyini nyina emfi honom wafu esonbro so na opese eche mesra nonom 3P garlic mixture de enye woni padua nim nyina befa waja na emu aba abonten ama bibia akoso wano wo wa otise woni padua na kwa bebia ye utitriti eche wo se moja ntimi ne afrisane emfa sa bia ye ho eno na akofa sa oha no ede abro no entna ho ema ne nyansa mpa bo na ade na ewrem a obonso obesore no na enkom edro ne ye 3P garlic mixture onso de eye asma ya de entehye ebia na niema bia fraframframa ye mfa ye ninhu ena wahom ya ko mu na akofa sa oha no ede abro P3P garlic mixture bi na nonom na emwa na ewo a wo bo na wo bo hyehyew ene wo kuma etwetwe ne nyina ebefri wo so wontini mu etwetwe kakra na honam eye wo ya general body pains wontimi enkwa adwuma edro no eye 3P garlic mixture ma mo ya de so a eno nkyerese entimi ensa entimi sample now for doctor wakoye doctor panyin no o hu nim de se obebo a kire okwan a obefa so amasa yade ni nyina efri ho edro no enye na herbal shops any pharmacy shops atiate se oman mu ba bia wokwa onsa ebetimi akabi na emomu kwoto ahye ne nso edro no ewotoam ehye ho a epai ewotoam ehye ho a epai garlic yada ho nya fufuo eye kokko edro ni tini nso eye kokko entna ho ema obi nkasa je plastic bottle yi eye 3P garlic wisha esan yade na obodi na bi ensom piwa kedro ba ko pe enode aba edwa so hye ne nso ansa no obedi asokwa adan wo achenchina nemom ukọ pharmacy shops ene herbal shops ahodo ne bia ema ne nsa anya wodadwo ne se bia na wo de dro bi so se ya bibidro abrofo dro mede na manom 3P di aka ho wo de to 3P no na konom 15 minutes wo dro bia wo bia obetimi asan anom a enkofa ohawo emfa emre wa pomoden obi ankope bi na onfa emmo ne ho bai to bi mama me tobi ma ukunu tobi ma aba na wo school mu no na enyina yemfa emmo ye ho ban emfri yade ho ebi a wo hwam ya na pay wo Accra o kanshi wo pedro ebi ato ko Kingswalk Kofi Sam na Angel Herbal ashama ko Ekus Pharmacy Tema Community 5 Little George Madina ko Health Alert Clinic any post office no enedi enimoshe kuma se Kwalinak Herbal Dani Herbal ena Chriske Herbal ebema obi ato ho Albert Sam Herbal Samson Accra de weko Mensa ko Foridria Gafsen Pharmacy wa Momoniawe Enterprise eni Cathedral no enedi enimoshe Samson Atamale weko wo Fakojo Herbal eben Electromat no ko Samia ye nyina na ko P3P garlic mixture edupai bi na wonso ne wabusua enchenom na yade bia ewo wuntinim wakoma eni umojanim no emfi now so etimede ho me sorry so dia ma no me the doctor number no etwato ebi a want fre doctor o fre na emfere chocho yade nim se de tie bia e kire no waye krado se obeboa number ne 0248 92 8824 0248 928824 ɛyɛ 3p garlic mixture Sergio.
Okay, comfort bedasi pa montono ibio 3p garlic mixture no ano edi ano shi papa sunyaifo adanse amudi wadre no enyasem keto akra na afi omse afi de kakra bi a so momfa nka ho no on be ka ho na so to ya na asa eye adwuma na okwa metia mpanifo no so nyina why so momfa ketekete bi nka ho na aduro no yiye ba mo no ya na asa yes okay yes we that's pa 3p garlic mixture about fabi kawa no numbi na manfo edi adanse pa efasa adroi ehom kwa miki ba betrans na the local stories no enso abreye na fe yatoa so nsempi eho na fe Newton Latte Marita ta ono so ya won kwan na odi ne die no abreye 0244263902 0244263902 eno enso a video line I'll bet me the videos no afaso abre said good morning Professor Atta Mills appointed Honorable Humado as a sports minister. He wasn't an MP. Sabik aguna kwenyako na the way abre Honorable Humado no nye MP. Okay. Emeje and also Emuyada Sepa Sabik. Cheba for son of Angomaso Osbridge, London. Una the way abre. Welcome to the newborn year. I like our Mohammed's Milano brother shirt. You made $1,400. Proud. Keep it up. Live long Angomaso, live long Asante Mai, the chamber for and so the way every UK mem and so Abraham. No. On the back watch a message, every Cologne, Germany. Dreams FC's Maminika and Shewe. Also Dreams FC's response to Accra Lions grievances appear unnecessary. Since when did Dreams FC assume the role of a spokesperson for the Ghana Football Association? The statement for Accra Lions was not addressed to them. Instead, the release brought to light deeply rooted issues that many clubs face but are often hesitant to voice publicly. I urge your team to investigate this matter further. Okay, Ohineba Kwachi and Amayensa Aka message way and so a free Germany, Cologne, Germany. Referee Maxwell Hansen, since I've known him, is always involved in the most disastrous situations in Ghana football, in games in Ghana. From Sunyai, BA United and RTU, many other games. I don't have off-head. Every day for thief, one day for the farmer. I've said my own. Why in the way now do the and so about okay. Your friend say Ima every Kasapin and Abre Kwa Miki for local stories no Ebre Yen na Yen Twaso and so hope. My football fans sending you messages think youth and sports ministry is all about football. Whoever is chosen doesn't necessarily have to be a football expert, but sports in general and youth activities too. Kofi and the way and so every Kaswa and so Abreye. And the camp should know that in Ghana, when a team wins, no comment, but when a team loses, it is referees. Let's invest in referee development programs and ensure their independence. My problem is we Ghanaians are still enjoying the goodwill like England, even though our games haven't declined and our games have declined and retrogressed to zero. Okay. Okay, Andrews, Bantuma, and anyway, Abreu, Senate West District. But you say, what's the videos kakra aye kradwa anka ye de any bobo sun kakra ansana kwa Mickey at the local stories no and so Abreu. How do you expect Andy to look at the FA side whilst he has indicated that he is an opposition boy? Accra Lions also benefited from officiating before. They can have their problems with officiating on the said game, but why should Andy Kem think GFA can tell a referee to go and cheat Accra Lions for Dreams FC? Referees helped them to survive relegation in their first season in the GPL, because after the first round, they were 18th on the league table, but they were awarded about 10 penalties in the second round, and they stayed. Why not writing to the FA that referees are helping them so they don't like that? Spain Boga, they are also Emma and Sa Ekae and no. What the message is in Bebre and so Abba. Someone I teach home Comono and I'm the messages we free air brain. Okay, yeah, Twaso at the Amamo, Kessben Television, Kessben 3.3, Kessben 2.9 Accra. DSTV channel 364 kwa Mickey Hamad Pin.
Me how 2025. Famesa.
Shimin Fausa.
Famesa.
Yonkwe.
Sa ne no. O fanisa be.
Yonko.
Why? Wa fanisa.
Me no fanisa. Aja woni wa kwaka. Wo ka sisia wo me yimedi.
Oh.
Ma na kwaka. Chajmai. Ja.
Me ba chopi be bia kika
ko di unase.
Oh yeah. Mindi Ghana menko he.
Undi dwasisia.
Mindi dwasisia.
Yanko local stories.
General menko local stories ne so. Mediema Sporting Club. Womo ensihie nie. Womo se sabre, womo de womo response ebeka koma Ghana Football Association enne. Dentom de response ne kon se GF na charge womo for ayen hihie a womo ne womo yeye e de efa se matches no Globe TV enkoyi ba Globe for do no woma momo kwan amoma enyi ene nam so ema GF na charge Mediema Sporting Club se Mediema for oma breachi Ghana Premier League no articles ni bi na Mediema kyeremu a womo no enya de omunya information bia na so enya de a obia from the GFA e ka kye omo se ga match a womo ne kotokobobo no ebeba so live enunti womo aye nhihye e de womo response akwakoma GF no so womo de womo nya bibia womo nya response bia enunti e na match no abra television station no koye no womo amoma nyi match no live. Even the president of the club Moses Amapaka de na no atum so omuko pre-match anytime be a match beba so live bia no omuko pre-match a ye catch omo say matches no bi ebeba so live and so match ne be in live, but this time around no omuko pre-match no ya mbo mo amane enunti omo de omunya boni bia ena omo de omo response e koma Ghana Football Association yento so about the Black Stars of Ghana. Say the Black Stars of Ghana Football Association Executive Council no discussions awodo ne nyina no efa World Cup qualifies ye babebo shene so se Ghanaian qualify for the African Cup of Nations and into World Cup ne de GF na gitum se Ghanaian qualifier dia Ghana form emfa GF ne bone enchomo and into the measures to nyema omo babeya ebetimi aboa ama Black Stars ye sha se World Cup qualifying matches na yetimi aboa homodium. Number 1, Wamo ebe form management committee of the Black Stars. Wamo enemy me form management committee. Wamo form management committee ni wia. Wamo form a task force. A committee and also eba be ye juma e dia boa. Na sa task force no e be ye juma between abano any GFA no and the members of the GFA and the members of the government from the government no and ebe form task force no. Wamo na be boa atena se ayen shishia World Cup qualified games at Ghana ya baba bono wometimi de measures atuo ay betima boama Ghana yetimi abomoden na yetima qualify ko World Cup ni bi. Number 2 ma jetum se technical team no also mu beef up and technical team no wome beef up with some of the assistant coaches womo e caliber no e wosro eni be wura technical team no emu ye papa enso e wo ho omesa so appointed psychologists woba Emma Black Stars and so players no womo enyema bia na team konkan womo sanso consider so betimenya team coordinator papa ono so ebetimi a relate because in comedy me na beto jase abreno bia etwemu bia no Black Stars team manager no oye former player ni mu odu ɛno sɛ players no ehu na wɔn ti mu sɛ wedie wabɔbɔ ne bi pɛ wabɔbɔ ne de ekyir to ɔkasem a wɔn betimi etie na etimi aboa ɛma sɛ problem ba national team no mu a wɔn betimi anhyehyɛ ntome ɔmbɛboa na ma beefy up technical team no mu eyie papa ba sɛ de bia World Cup qualifying matches yeah baby boy Ghana you betima qualify you betima yade World Cup qualifying matches no mu bi apart from eno wɔn san so consider say coach Otu Addo efi say obeso dwumadie nim edema the Black Stars of Ghana no asat now the monthly salary yentua ba kokora emfa ma no ni nyina no enhyehyɛ a wɔn pɛ sɛ wɔn yɛ na betimi tua salary sini bi edi ama no na afei wɔn beefy up technical team no aform tax force a ebetimi aboa ama Black Stars technical team no mu ebeyedu na afei yetimi abomoden World Cup qualifying matches awodo a yesanso ebabebo enso hom yebetoa so wo other stories yefie ni nche Kumasi Asante Kotoko bobo kana so Kumasi Asante Kotoko abrante Albert Amwa se de abrante no ebe ko off kakra FA Cup match Kotoko bobo against Accelerate no anya dia obetime si akan ni bi ede ama Kotoko one person rest no na fe Kotoko last home match no abra a last round of games Kotoko babo no ometimi eyusu no amenetime si akan ede ama Kumasi Asante Kotoko bobo ko make say Kumasi Asante Kotoko eguso a Isaac Minta nkomodie no omuguso a abrante no ekopiem status committee no wo mo hwe nim se obesa so ko status committee no Thursday ebe obesa so kopiem status committee ni biom na fe ruling no etimi aba no metima register Isaac Minta no no so etima besi akan e de ma Kotoko hye ne so se Isaac Minta bobo kwa ye frɛ no eye Ediana Stars omo interest mu bi eno na ama ni registration no etimi atwea kwa ekire e de ma Kumasi Asante Kotoko Galka aso ne die ni che yakɔ Galka se de Mr. Kudofia no wose Galka akonya no ontimi entena so biom wode ne twumedie no enso aba na wieye se Galka chairman de aba na wieye enu nti se omako Congress anu ma form election committee no Mr. Fred Popo ene Delali Senaya ena omo dano women na behwe ma Galka bato no etimi abaso for the various positions se make say Mr. Ansa we unity say up president and also up Galka chairman so na Mr. Isaac Kumsen one also a unity so no so pe president and I say Galka chairman no so for nipa mienu we eno me yomuti other positions no enso ewo ho wo so mo GDSM e wo say mani mienu wo mutimi to aba no mutimi ehwe kwan betima fa so na aboa amanya metima konkan enso ade ama Galka ekonum yento so wada story referee Maxwell Hansen on kodi dreams match omo boy against Boboko a ye friend no Accra Lions na sa game no Boboko friend Accra Lions a complaining bitterly either for Maxwell Hansen ho but omo ncho kratan koma review committee no say Maxwell Hansen modemo no our from the modemo no enso ankoye but enam kratan me de ba bontinti no review committee no decide say ombehwe game a Maxwell Hansen ediye abra dreams any Accra Lions a boy although enya dia Accra Lions womako complaining about referee performance no review committee no etimi consider say many no wo metena say no metimi ahwe game no mu enso bi e defend nam so about this statement e dia babontin complaining Accra Lions complaining about officiating say pana nyemesi kopa de be difficult say your league ne betimenya sponsors e wo so enunti na ye din e ma sponsors yenye bi enunti na ye din e ma television right no yentimi enye bi e wo na say GF no wo mo pese mmiri bi atwam se na GF ne sitie no e wo se ekosa de a e wo so mutimi se som nyema enso di free o e nam so e ma say dreams so de krata ba e de e choma dwene e de fa sansensem a Accra Lions boboko no wo mo so e de ababetu dwa no Coach Nora, Black Queens coach. Mami si on renew the contract. GF no aye duomo be bia. Coach Nora si debi want me a renew the contract no and from Ghana Football Association. And they efa aye the Black Queens of Ghana home. Nanka coaching GF no percent can contract no wa ultimate extend no but wama bona was ultimate extend the contract no and from Ghana. In the same contract no ebe na wie pe papa mami enye ne dwumedie no enya de obeto aso biom edi ede ama the Black Queens of Ghana. General a few stories are ye bobo no ene Midfield at dwumedie so
okay ye be dance na be nkomo kakra many cements heba be twetwe nkomo kakra me ba na fi ye bie local stories no emu enso kakra ede amamo Kessben Television, Kessben 93.3, Kessben 92.9. Prior to Lions' release, they were struggling to avoid relegation in the league. I don't think anyone will send them to relegation. They should improve on their performance. The Obisu Eddie Abba and the Anopa, you know. Is that what you say? Cements Herbal.
General.
2025.
Sir.
We need reading kind, right?
Yeah, General.
Okay. Mavin tia de na de brand open.
Yo. General that's P na isamu official panso.
Afin kometu ye.
Ai. Ne ahwefo ne atiefo nyina na emu bibia akwa ba isamu bibia official pa. Na ye ka chere say Cements Herbal Clinic. Ese ye sompa. Ye gusua ebo adwuma. Holidays yi mu nyina abo adwuma yenkoje ya home. Fi se enam se nipa pii ekwati team e wo yade mu nti no Cements Herbal Clinic afa to ye ho se obi bia ode ne haw ne yade be ba dan Cements Herbal Clinic e wo Kumase asokore mampon no onyankopon nam Cements so e be boa no ama no so etime nya na yaresa na ye ka kiro se Cements wo Kumase asokore mampon ye ne asokore mampon rural bank no edi nhwani mu se o ba Cements a ubenya ka e wo Dr. Mensa do Dr. Mensa abeti se pai mampon pa akoso from mampon pa akoso ka ne bi ka kire mate ana driver and say ubesi wo asokore mampon station ana say Roma asore dan ho ana say ba bia na asokore mampon hini statue ni si no bra besi wo ho buso obia say wo ko Cements Herbal Clinic unnante kura nrusi ma ba akokra na waduru honom ho na ne ho uba onyankopon na ye so be hwew sanso na nkran kran so fo no mesi wo tech kwame nkomasu apon school nanim ho na se ubesi a ho na also kwa asokore mampon ye be kire o ka trotro ho taxi wo ho wo fra no aka kire se ubesi wo bank nanim asokore mampon rural bank nanim ana se Cements Herbal Clinic nanim ho ye besi na so waba na ya hwew na Cements se yen hwehwemu wo yadem e de fa yade no ne farebai ana se brain because the cause of disease afa so the stage and asem pempenso a yade no eba house no edurumu ni nyina Cements Herbal Clinic e wo mfidi a yade nhwehwemu ehunu afa ni ahwe complications o yade ne baaye no nema bebre na atotima na asa chimato a to wa onipadua no ni nyina ehu a na afa Cements expertise aye wo no onyankopon adom yade bi aboa onyankopon adom ye enupa enuro no eye nubra enuan hini ene haban afa enuane a wodi bi wo afiem da bia no aya keka bom no ye de boaw na o yade no atimi atu akokra uye no to nchen a se ye wo scan wo ha ye betwa scan ni nyina ma wo afa ye wo physio center na physio center no o yade na ade beba no se wo se ye wo physio a ye be ye wo ka say bia na obi anya stroke obi ni sisi ya na ya pa den obi anya sciatica me pa cha say wo ba Cements beboaw na ya yo physio papa beboaw ama sa ya ni nyina firi ho kwa ama wo afa physio center ho na ye chiropractic ho wo ba bia na me ka say spinal cord no shift kakra herniated disc bia ho no ni nyina so ba Cements na Cements beboaw ayo chiro no na bibia so atoto na kwem kama ama wo afa me ka say wo a osin ni hunam dua ni nyina ya ne ya obi anya sciatica uba ye massage therapeutic massage ye deep tissue massage papa beboaw enti bon se sisi e di nuro kakra bi kan ho anase ye sesan onua ne die mu na bon se nipa na so regina brand no anya na yaresa entra ho wa bra sa ho ha we anu yiye no Cements Herbal Clinic tumika na bra na Cements for mo aw afei uye to nchen obu ha se mementi pampan weda na ye drum no kofu bebre ni asisi okasa kra ma obi o se menti pampan obi so e ho hon ma o se kakra bi na mbofo me ene ade so ba Cements se so ye ho na ye aromatherapy kama pampan a wonte anase obi a wonante kakra bi na wabre obi won so a ni ti e pai no pa make say wo de migraine ti utifa ene pai wo Cements na so de ba na Cements fo abo kama de ama afa so uye no to nchen a ye reflexology sa reflex dia ye kan wo hunam dua kwa no ba bia wa to tima say ye obrebo say ye kidney ana say baby a why ya bia no a reflex make us say won't mean na insomnia da bia ko kete so anu anso da ho sa fe kin kan ceilings a fe now dwen bebre me pato tumirika tu hu anamon bra semense back clinic na semense mu a obi wa se otia fom a I te say the watia fom so obi so also otia fom a se otietia nadoa so sa de we nyina no a reflex ene ebe ye utumika na ba semense be miemia onam ye massage no foot massage papa de amount na no so atimi aboa na yi sa o ya no anase fom a utia wonte hwe no obi sese me nan no kra no me de saka kra me nte hwe pa obi de pane wa me kra na bibi twa me kra me nte semense back clinic na also de ba we to nchen a afen so obi de diabetes obi de high blood pressure san yarwa we mu no semense ne tu ase anase e mana kofom kra ensan fru masuru biem e de amaw de tene se so ba semense ye nhwehwemu ne ehu se o pressure ne kosoro anase o sugar ne kosoro a ye be boaw e wo nua ne diem afe e wo nro ha ye de be boaw a control amana ba form a intimi san kosoro adentina otno na sa ya de we edu court bia bi mu a umpe obi de watena wa mana dokro no anya stroke what wedi say stroke nko dia fabra semense back clinic aso ye because semense say ye da physiotherapy no massage no therapeutic massage ni nyina bi be yo afi sona bag ne so ho a ye ni nyina bi dia ma na hom ye nsisi ne ho so afi unan a untimi maso won sa untimi maso sabi wa no tia ni nyina oba semense be boa sa kwan no so afi enam nsa ya de ahodo no gonorrhea syphilis chlamydia and also the genital warts semense back clinic na also de ba make us say wo de no wo se ache enti da bia wo ha wo sensuo bi fru ba mamu ba da bia no ase keka wo yo ba wo ni oba ma hia ma wo te yaw ba ma no so sabi dun so na wo te yaw oba mam me pa chaw ni nyina semense aso ye na de ba if you say semense wo ho anu ye wo nu pa ye betimi de abo ayi sa wo ha we nyina fru ha kwa ma obi de asina wo ho kwan awo ho nsensem nyina afa bedan semense back clinic if you say so ba semense wo nu pa ye de be boa afa ye be kire enuane a obedi a ontafo mpo na pese wo a semense be boa na so wetime nya sa ma ne bi na so wetime aso na enei obi suma nkofo ma na ayehu atemdidie da bia notification ye di watemade tumni anamon bra semense back clinic na so beji ba ne bi efi se wo ba ye nya hwehwe oni padua no ma ne mema ne nyina ye yesime analysis ni nyina wa so ye ho fe ye be hwese bi oba no oni eni dane anase den anase ebia na ode no o service no ho ahonho no nsuo bia betata ho polycystic ovarian syndrome sa ho ha ni nyina no semense ye be boa oni ayi sa ho ha we nyina de free ho akwama ni nyina so be fa ye numbers no no afre 0240 61 60 61 0240 61 60 61 anase 0530 123 996 0530 123 996 sa number si mi enu nyina sa WhatsApp send a WhatsApp message ye be reply wo honum kama ma e bia wo hwe efra ma no ne yen ene ye de abrochira be si Ghana no ye cho say remote third care na ye adwuma enti frɛ yen na semense ni uni nkomo video call bibia betima frɛ yen numbers ni mi enu 0530 123 996 0530 123 996 and I say 0240 61 60 61 friend ni nkomo ni emo na enyi wu haw ni fro nkomo wo de na hepatitis B C tetel pa me pato semense na be friend e bia pese otu kwan nanso wo pese o ye test bi semense wo laboratory kese o ha e betima ye test ni nyama o ye twa scan bi bia de ama kama wa bra bia o ma clinic se wo ba se ye hwe wo na emo wo pese o ye test na de tu kwan kwa ma no ne tu anamon bra semense ba clinic the labs no e wo hon ma e betimi de abo e kidney function liver function test nyina betimi abo kama prostate test bi bia ye be ya ma bia wo mika se wo so anya prostate ya show catheter ye semense ba clinic na wo ba ye betimi abo ne yi sa ho free akwa ma wani enam se wanya enam nsa ya de ahodo no STIs ninti aka wani bi gonococcal conjunctivitis anaso de ne chlamydia conjunctivitis semense back clinic aso ye na oba ebi awo de ne diabetes ene ma wunya sa o hawe to wanya diabetic retinopathy semense to hu na mo na bra wo de ne bia kwan bia e be fa so e be boa ama sa o hawe free wa kwa ama wo e be boa free numbers no na eni nkomo na general ye sorry so kra no be ma bi wa sabi ne mema sem no atofom tim keja o ye hu hwe enye ye erectile dysfunction etete no me pa cho ene wato adi emra wati enkan tu anamon ko heba shop bia we be ma na atofom ko ade a anasa wo de no wo de de betima asori o nanso uni oba ahia mu a no ano no wada wo be ma na sinitrase sisia me pa cho pray mature ejaculation no onso tuyana ma ona kota eduro ni bi eduro efre no Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules eduro na ne mra na de agan no sedro we ena ebua mema na edu mema asem mo we ye bema na 2025 you pese wo gina branding na mema asem CCP sita ne ma mo piafo se bema me pa cho tumrika kota eduro agan ni bi Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules afenso uso your ba sabi uma sem no ne man koye da bia unfiti ko no nsisi so ye busumi we na mienu busumi besim na miensa me pacho oso tobi afenso bia o menses no esizi ba busumi miensa ni ma wako cheke wonyem wonso a me pacho unru menopause eduru ebeboa ama o menses na sisi so ye ebeba kama e de ama o eye Semens Vital Herbal Mixture tu anamo na to eduru ne bi na frɛ ni ma dosage na bibia anya kama ma wo afei wo de na usisi na ya me pa che so usisi na ya me kyerɛ sɛ me de nchiato de ato ho ama wo edroway age award best waist pain product me pa che usisi na ya na yarwa bi na de aba tu anamon frɛ yen na Semens nkyerɛ ba bia benya na sɛ ko heba shop bia ben bia wo kwa so to agan na Semens Vital Herbal Mixture tobi nom ebeboa ma sisi yade ni nyina afiri ho akode ama bia de nso ye sciatica to ase na twetwe nso to sa eduro ni bi ebeboa wa yi sa ya ni nyina afiri ho akwa ma kra na nso bibia ye kama afa mu a mo koja mo nan ya mo hu moja wum hemorrhoids koko no me pato wo moja no betwa eye duro Semens Vital Herbal Mixture and Capsules 0240 61 60 61 0240 61 60 61 and I say 0530 123 996 0530 123 996 free numbers ni sisi ana eni nkomo na bibia anye kama ma general
okay ye beda si se ba mo free numbers no na mo ne omo eni nkomo na se de o no bibia enso be ye kama e de amamo Ashtown in the area matches now ekosu hono Balm of Gilead vinegar omo ena sponsors the Emma sa program kese ekosu kunadu yadom park no eso astroturf no eso no na matches no akoso asese quarter final matches no na omo edi ehyeso eho enyasem kitu akra eno so yakwaba na nkomo kakra eho no ye de abromanra quarter final match edi nkai bushen ehye tafo ekabako omo entimi anti bushen ehye tafo 1-0 ene quarter final match etoso mienu no eye Alaba ene kasi ena ebebo Alaba ene kasi ena Asia ewo sa quarter final game ehu na enye asem kitu akura kanwe na enye match kitu na fa honko ka ho na wa obeko bia no misremo ya ma comportum wiye na bibia so etimi aye kama pa BOG vinegar omo adaruma na sa games nyina no ekoso enso ewo eye Ashtown astroturf no eso mi gina we so na mako Newton Lati marriage ho na new edia fam kakra ansana yaba na ebehwe local stories na wode ebreye no sanso na videos kakra enso ho eba bo modern de kakra enso akire new Why ready somewhere?
Right. Sergio, me that say so Ghana Premier League, twaso aka one game. Now first round of the 2024-2025 season, abana now all the teams perform a bit more perform above their own strength, above expectations. Teams will be but there are certain clubs that are pinpoint to almost a league just as every championship. Which we can say, oh, by the time I am called the 38th, 34th fixture, now we know. Those clubs, back on the medium, back on the Kumasa Sante Kotoko. Yen discuss your one. This is Coach Adote, on an over replace Adiboja Capo, coach of Mediama after say Saki Brunino, Coach Adote. But Coach Adote, every time they are our chat, they are not a black club the past. So on club no Kumasa Sante Kotoko coach here, coach Dr. Prosper Ogum on no team ranting him. Now Osha game no bring a lot of focus. Osha mediama edge season before that season more echo triumph no. Na Kumasa Sante Kotoko na agile league no under opening case coach Dr. Prosper Ogum. So Kotoko Jinwe no pe mediama was the next club. Or so unity of abeje and so omumi enu kwa akohia no reactions comments ni nyina na say omo performance because I want to drop it 3 points now omo be check and answer omo check talking about this performance chart Kumasa Sante Kotoko de na eye blue no mediama de na eye green no na say odi di nkomo de a from Kotoko's perspective from match day 1 no ya na metaka who say seesaw kakra wo mu who say seesaw kakra wo mu they haven't been really dominating in the top 2 top 3 but okasa top 10 there two clubs ni na no omo top 10 pa in fact the whole season Mediama Kotoko nyan drop it just below the top 10 position of the Ghana Premier League two clubs ni na ebo mo de na mom for Nikosi Green so I know na ya Mediama dia Green sorry match day 1 no ebeda first kakra and na otiba match day 3 and osa focus ro kakra afedie so do ani bu match day 5 over no akoy se o saneba be do match day 10 so in the next 10 games after match day 5 no Mediama eba on the descendancy almost saneba ya be do match day 10 it's the lowest point so far in the season nana me dream se be so ha omo frosro kakra omo frosro no da ho kakra bi anu mpo eye kakra you know and na ma ba fe de Mediama sati abafom watch the table by contrast Kumasa Sante Kotoko blue map no afrosoro meaning say o check Kotoko form na say no omasa abapa after say abysmally match the 2 match the 3 omote buy out those games na young apostles time no na ye kan na shock kakra wo but Kotoko has been climbing up recently and performance na pa put these two together na ye di two teams no ho enkobo. So Dr. Ogum ebeje and I want to minje Mediama betimi age want to minje coach Adote betimi age ni nyina no kamfu ano ye hwe table iso a Mediama wo hefa be won 7th on the table at this point scoring some 15 goals conceding 12 and operating at a healthy goal balance of 3. Na Kumasa Sante Kotoko so dane soro pe this is very funny Kotoko G League na nche na Mediama beje ye na ohwe table with this season so a omumienu ahode no yakobo so they have everything that deserves to help a club at the Belgian league no Kotoko on 6th position, 16 goals scored, 11 conceded, operating at a healthy balance of 5 goals on 28 points. So Kotoko ne Mediama battle no, a more fierce, just as Kotoko ne has folk and so battle no. Facha me na de funny kakra say Kotoko stays between Kumasa Sante Kotoko, sorry, Mediama and na has folk. O wo mu mienu finfin pe. Na when na edge na wo fi miensa ni makoka top 4 no. Heart of Lions Gold Stars Nations became a complete top 4 no. At the lower bottom part of the table and Chelsea a joke in Kanye. In some baku mienu bi akwa efe ho, Accra Lions wasi ha say bi. Legon cities that's what I understand sir ombayan sesan kakra coach ya champion betimi akofa adwuma no ni nyina no akire betem ho sem Mediama e wo soro but ya kan no asem awie Legon Accra Lions in Suatreman in Suatre de no na Sergio Okrebusa obi ani the real answers to their questions. You won the FA Cup, went into Africa, performance rankoye yemfa ho na oba fie so a na oba be relegation zone. The fans na busa at this point and say coach Accra continue for ma top 4 no mu kura down. Ombo no homoden na on form on comedy table because they deserve it. But you put the emphasis on that game and Mediama eboti Kumasa Sante Kotoko. Felix Che is back in the fold after Sapia Kubine Adam sent me and keep position Felix Che, one of the best goalkeepers we have in our domestic season. ɔno na bɛda mu Kamara Dean Mamudu Kofi Asma the captain obenya Kobena mo a ɛna Mubarak Yusuf enti ya akɔ ɛsɛ kyerɛfoɔ no miɛnsa ayɛ central defenders Kamara nko an right back Kofi Asma Kobena mo and then of course Mubarak Yusuf a ball left back no 3 central defenders ɛna Mediama Boti akotoko na de ehunu say double pivot in a 4-2-3-1 no Abdullah Nuruddin ne Michael Enu formerly of Ash Gold and Beyond Gold Stars omumi enu nyina say central defenders ɛna mo bogina back four research enti ya akɔ ɛsɛ a bonus creativity there Kotoko bebre, but that wasn't the case. Per the evidence we saw from the game, Kotoko Bovra pa. It's the whole setup, no. Double pivot to protect Obenya Kofi Babel, therefore draw Prince Owusu and Andikumi in a 4-2-3-1. Yana formation who say and yes, it here. A bit Yabu inside on it than per the movement and its adjustment. It's the Prince Owusu move Yakotop Akoka and Dikumi. Now you're 2 central in Nuruddin Abdullah Michael Enu. 2 out wide, Kofi Babel and Derek Fodjo. 2 up top. 4-2 central, 2 out wide, and a 2 top. Typical traditional 4-4-2. And a system, no, a better than with a very flat back four. Ninginan come for no Kotoko realm, but Kotoko line up on say it was a very similar, akin to that of Mediama. Similarly, 4-2-3-1, Patrick Asedu, Emmanuel Cote, Joseph Ablo, Samba Gobani, Kamara, the better go post to him. Justice Blay, and Andrews and Timanu. This composition is quite different from that of Mediama. Mediama bought 2 central defenders, but coach Ogumbo 2 central midfielders. Peter Aminu, Abetamwa, he is sacrificing the position as the leader of the attack, and in the bar, this auxiliary position out wide. Said the best support to Kwampoku, and Emmanuel Entry bought the 10 position. It can also change into a typical 4-3-3 with 3 central midfielders in the playing team and Emmanuel Entry. Amidu, of course, Abetamwa, Kwame Poku, Ebetimi Adma formation or Adane 4-3-3. Yeah, game room. Mediama problem, let's say. Mediama problem here consistency in terms of performance. On my end, number channel, every time we keep talking about this squad, say, Africa with the exception of probably few and Dukumina on count at that time. No, Michael Enu was registered so late our Africa. No. They have a very beautiful squad that can be, carved a very nice team from that of Kotoko Onya Kwampoku. Tikotoko ho asem ne de ye kan ye pa Kwampoku as part of Abetamu no e top na doctor ma ye hu ade bi show TV na se ba bia me se kire Emmanuel Cote na hwe soro ha Patrick Asedu. Those 2 guys were the laterals in the game, right full back and then left full back. Now doctor push him across because it was a great statement of intent. So opposite okọ mediama so no okọ ni ye. And to Justice Blood, Jumana Swati. Offensively, coach net drop in as part of the 2 central defenders, making it a makeshift back three. And pushy in Team Manu Malonchi, Eco Supporto, attack and Eka. So 2 coaches had different ideologies. As against Omumi and Uninano, one had a very defensive selection, and one also had a very, very attacking formation. Now, this is Kofi Babel. Mediama created a lot of chances on the down flanks by Bia Kofi and Derek Wano. But the finishing, no. The end product said that Mediama really struggled in the final attempt. But this is Mediama season of league, they scored for fun. Yes, somebody might be missing Jonathan Sowa. Somebody might be missing Derek Fodjo, goal scoring Derek Fodjo. And no dear Enyam Mayafi. But you have a squad that dear we say Tella and Dikumi, Kofi Babel, Bernardino Tete Osai. You have all these boys. In terms of goal production, Mediama you can't complain. And because when you have few chances, some of them came via set pieces. Now, chance never couldn't but there's one element of player, Dr. Ogumo, Yepa. Now, I know they say, or implement it when you give no no chances, but that is the present element. And after those set pieces, Bob Akumi, defense, not clear for box, Kotoko continue to put a lot of pressure, even on the away. Now, Mediama pressure power. And sometimes I shake Kotoko against Adriana, I shake Kotoko against even future stars in the FA Cup. Doctor plays more bodies behind the ball. It's my opponent, or prepper. But I was telling you about the present element of what Doctor gave me. And this is how they got that chance. Oh, Kwame Poku, this chance shouldn't have been missed in the first place. But you see, Kwame Poku is not really sharp. I fell over. Not the at the time I made him ever pass the free Chediakon. Kotoko strike about Kupenja top. And then Emmanuel Entry support. And the show TV, so made him justice, don't say the but made him justice, this is Kofi Asma, and this is Kobena Moa. About pushing Kamara D Manako. And I'm pushing at the left back, so I'm gonna call in Mubarak Yusuf. And the 2 players when fellowship or build a call. It's tricky, it's risky. This is central build out. O building in final lose ball no ha. The shooter, the ball recoverer, offensive goal frame no. It becomes very difficult to build out here. It is one man trust and kwadi ahom betro pa na hweko fias madi asma say bibia ko from calm down. He was trying to calm the partner down, but it wasn't the case because Ima Eba and then you have Kwampoko here cutting those two players out. So it became 2 for 2. And wait, Doctor Waini Bebre, if you know Doctor, so all build it out to the bar, especially not push you laterals and the corner. Doctor Bema watch you. 2 central receivers and I cut your money out. So I expected Felix to go long. Now Osha Felix in inside left now, he's communicating to somebody on the left side here, and I suppose that's Mubarak Yusuf. It's Emmanuel Antwi call Felix Chase, not in a chi akate Kobinamo out. And this is how they lost the ball. Kwame Poku also missed it. But the key emphasis of my point, you know, is the pressing nature. Dr. Guyada or the man in Branton say, so opponents, you know, the ball never took from our don't allow it. We can always start defending from the final third. And then kind of front foot defending. The Kwame Poku chance, no, you're going to build the bar. But by virtue of pressing, almost like a ball, no, there was another error here. Confiance man the ball, control ball, no, aerially. He never had that soft touch. Now quickly on one side, call recover ball now. In fact, a call corner lie then it's a point. Also, medium were committing some basic errors. And Kakotoko is some punish more. Yeah, the cat in Accra somebody. Now my junior chum say a Sakotoko it me punish medium pa. They really repeated a lot of errors, even despite having fell straight back. But this was the goal. But if you start a game with 6 defenders and still concede from a set piece, you know, it raises a lot of questions about team structure without the ball, how you can recover. Now, this is Kwame Poku beautifully nodded that ball in here. Now, Osha will go to buy and a signature celebration on the Twasso. This is the goal. Now, keep your eyes solely on Kwame Poku's movement. After the second out jumping Kofi Babel, no, Bonnie Babe D in team manual. Now, shouting this is Kwame Poku. Now, Kwame Poku, Ojani Pasantam, he stands between 2 players. Oja 2 players in term. This was the first movement of Kwame Poku before nodding that ball. Oja 2 defenders in term. Me can't send me break, me players, and I say, every time there is a cross, the source of the ball and the destination of the ball are equally important. It's baby a born econo. Who say any shabon no? Na all of them are really focused and baby a born free but born eco baby. But as a striker, baby a born free body here, and this was the second position. A 2 we know Jomo but you know this is intelligence. It's purely intelligence. Earlier you saw as a Kwampoku or Machi or squad nature on your room. Watch him. And see, no coach say born now defend and no coach say DA. And why are you in the box? This is Kwame Poku. The first position in here before in team Manu about pick a site, you know. This is Kwame Poku, and this is in the second movement. Look at the adjustment. Defenders me and saying, you know, as my friend said, Kwame Bejina. It's not the case, but I sign it to me. I cannot. Media man, yes, serious boxing. And Kwame Poku did just that. His connection with the ball, how he floated and suspended the body, you know. I mean, it was not even necessary, so a diver. And everybody is a bit agitated in the box. But when the movement, Saka out jumped Nana Kofi Babel. You know, there was a recycle moment and Tim Kofi picked it up. And nobody absolutely, and Maki Kwampoku. Good striker, good movement, good connection in the box. Kotoko took the lead. But in Kofi Bibraka, including the coach, Kotoko could have probably scored more. But more no earned me as a farmer. Now, and no come for no medium, so started ya, or more build up back up me and sa. Kotoko defense, you know, and my medium a lot of chances pa. Now, make a lot of chances are be a quality and a clear cut chances. A 20 min can say, but boy, in a tournament, and I have me pa. Me not because me support to be and I'm support to me as an analyst why players who go lazy in the box. A very similar nature of the goal na Kotoko share, you know. The same thing, and in that same goal post to Krona, no, a repower box in Batomada. If you put this aptitude, you don't mean it's all by winning league, you know. And you can understand if I say Felix and Japan returning from injury, long layoff after the Africa, now Felix a pre-quarter, everybody I know follow me the man missing. But yeah, check here there. This was the first thing. Kamara Dean is the goal scorer. Osha build up na or involve pa. Or not started build up on here alongside Nuruddin, the 2 central defenders, and I said 2 defenders. You know. The Kamara nya 1-on-1 with Pitami Duakawahano. Or ball combo quickly and running into the box.
and son okope go na so watch them and no na make now Peter has forgotten say no be na now Peter is here very idle. You see Peter, but Kamara is going for the goal, but Peter is left idle. In no man's land, only your shed the Patrick can see do bet me aye. Na the ref say no one will be and an you can always watch them. Two players in there. This is the situation. Now after say oh you Peter Frim and Peter is an attacker. On him the mentality of an attacker so I pass away or come box room. Now me attackers never box room omo ma yadwuma they forget. It Peter about why exhaust energy be game no over 100 kilometers no wa running but running no he's left the guy very free and very available in the box set obetimi receive this ball. Now you forget Peter. Justice Blade, Justice catch other defenders now on the chile say Omosha Kamara. So watch Justice Blade, this is Blade, watch him. Blade was communicating to one and she said Ojramachi now yet they Blade. So Peter and then Blade allowed Kamara to put that ball beyond Kamara. Kamara took one and a dive on there. It's for different day, but at that point, shooting spot, it was so close, and the goalkeeper ever beat But watch Blade. He's telling somebody with the right hand and I said, Shemachi na oh yeah day. Shemachi no oh yeah day Blade. So Peter left him and then Blade so Chino was telling people say and that was how these points got splitted. Oh Takwa 1-1 and a game no call it was a big game defining a championship. Two goalkeepers in I think they did their best with the exception of the attackers and Anthony and Prove back to the fold they call FA Cup. Now, Oshaya, after goal, in fact, Kotoko will see chances. Kotoko had a series of chances even after this goal. I'm concerned, okay, it become Poku, and I know you see the team, you see the night, but I understand Kwampoku will come very thick and fast. About support to but there are a lot of chances. Kotoko Sasu Kretia, it could have given them all the 3 points via open play, via set pieces. No, not medium, gifting out all these chances. But it was so surprising say game, it ended 1-1. Kotoko probably should have won the game, but kudos to Mediama for picking a point at home. Come on, Lusu Nanka Mwakra. Yeah, but share Ghana Premier League table no so. Let's talk about these 3 clubs and I am called Chief one more. House of Folk on 5th, Kotoko on 6th, Mediama on the 7th position. A dear the partner can for a league in one thing. And a Kessben on one established here, Omo did Nations, Gold Stars, Bechem, and the Heart of Lions. Is it a trick? A crowd that when be a crowd that crowd. Sempany phone China, yeah, baby, one of my Jomo and sending a free top war. And now my one team one of more the place in this position. Our position is no league in here more tricky because the fans believe say on back can be a top. Now more top and also fans and also believe say. Yen Jaima League no to so na yen hwe how the last game of the first round on the call after FA Cup no mamenda de akire enfama chief na onto a show no so fefe said the bia na oye no this is the Ghana Premier League one match yetimi abubu mu kakra chief amesa bra obi wadaruma
ensure the plata on Kusium ovarian cyst, and as a fallopian tube no and now block here. Obebu Okura was Sebo and so Nina to missing his wine. Bear my beer now who so and our form on one hour form, low sperm count, and a walk of a very who so mono. Now and one of the friends spermatozoano, Paco when you now a see a one choir, open the what scientific hospital. If you did the room better, the amion say problem to all more. Yet me who drew now for a Gianni Bachelor one day. Pressure tea, a more come about peri, a sem cressy of it, more money. Obi so heme na ni be stroke akawa to mpemo ye kwa unko ye ba onso ntimi okasa na pampan boni bi akire friend halitosis yade ba ko ya no wan bi obi opewase obetini akade akire wo a ade bedi unya okasa bia no obi atwene hwene okoda na nyimre oda odwonso antentem ye papa mo mpanifo no e free 40 50 60 years ekwa ni mo no o prostate na yakase prostate enlargement e ba sa oda odwonso antentem odwonso bebransa na ade ache e mane nka achi emye kofa catheter ahoma nkoto ba memo abusuafo bi ebere nti manya adaje amo ya de dia nyadidie semi what scientific hospital Ghana hade o pa ya sabe ya dia ba fim die fidie e de twe enubena enafa ho de niefra haban mu e de saw ya de ma wo na eyeni what scientific hospital yiwo Kumase atonsu Monaco junction ya dansura bank no ene bi eni mehwe enkran so ye ma 7 ye ben Janet Konadan no 0244 087687. In case you are watching us from any part of the world, whether you are in any African country or you are watching us from Europe, you can contact us on WhatsApp +233 244 087687 or on Google Map. Just type Niwat Scientific Hospital and you'll be given the exact location.
Niwat Scientific Hospital. Nyanko Panda Rumenti Wamoto Edema.
Yo, yasai ababium yadi midfield action program no ena etwasun tentem ede amamo. Other local stories kakra wa hano enso yebehwem kakra na fe de ho nyina widafo enso ede omo de abrayen 0551599933 eno any WhatsApp line with me ede messages no efaso abrayen video no 0244263902. Afententem yenhwe a statement yimu kakra bi mekire Accra Lions and Dreams FC in some kakra bi om de aba mountain. Of course intimi enhwe ni nyina small mo de ba nemom na poso de yenhwe somebody am person de tudwa ma ye chechere adwen de efa home. Accra Lions say we owe it a duty to our fans, the football community and the public to express our concern about recent developments in the Ghanaian football landscape. In our opinion, the results at the international level is a reflection of the developments at the local level. We are playing our 4th season in Ghana's top division, and unfortunately, we have to admit that the conditions are steadily deteriorating. There is now no sponsor for the league, nor has a television contract been negotiated at this point. How will the league ever acquire sponsors again if the refereeing performances like yesterday's become the standard in any criticism is immediately sanctioned by the association? Lots of incidents and happenings have gone unattended to, and an experience that has left us with more questions than answers. Such tendencies continue to chip away every sense of the definition of the trust and our esteemed fans and the public have reposed in us. Ghana football is at crossroads. If we want to get back to our old strength, it requires a minimum of integrity, professionalism, transparency, and sportsmanship. As the reigning runner-up of the Ghana Premier League, we see it as our duty not to stand idly by. Dodi Chatro or say we have consistently committed ourselves to working with young players and must be allowed to raise the questions of whether the Ghana Premier League, as we are experiencing it these days, is a healthy environment for highly talented young players who should develop a proper sporting spirit and a winning mentality to make them internationally competitive. We are determined to join whichever group or organization to make the sport a clean one and better healthy competition. We have resolved to stand by the game's principle of fair play and speak truth to power. We any releaser Accra Lions the Aba Abonte immediately after our match the Dreams FC and so a boy is a nyama enkoye refereeing bibia e Ghana football mono aye basa na as the reigning runner up on the last season they see it as their duty not to stand idly by. Nsema omo eka and so I don't know. Nsema eko so ndiem say do so pa we en nsema Dreams FC sorry Accra Lions the aba. Na Dreams FC who says Accra ta ba pepe omo de ebo referee na chi nyakwan odom fa so ene nyoma omo ehu ye e was a game no no e kofra Ghana football in general no Dreams FC so the way and so eba bonten na eni enhwe na po no kakra na fe yentoa so omo so ne obi a obeka say the tenets of integrity, professionalism, fair play enya dwuma ewo Ghana football no na it is equally important say omo keka we num nyina nso no na employ the right and appropriate channels yɛde bɛpa saa nsɛm yi nyinaa no yɛde bɛda na di na afei nneɛma a ɛnkɔ yie no so yɛbɛda na di na mmom nneɛma a ɔmo mpɛ sɛ ɛbɛkɔ so ebi ne hypocrisy ne double standards kyerɛ sɛ clearly Accra Lions ɔmo hypocrisy and double standards na Accra Lions asɛm na okay so dum saa
the first of all ɔmo nso a benefit bi da
yes
nti wɔn expectation bɛba bɛka mu asɛm
na ɔmo bɛka saa asɛm no koraa
general problem.
Na sɛ mo ka sɛ mo na mo yɛ runners up ɛwɔ last season na kyerɛ sɛ last season no mo ka sɛ nneɛma nkɔ yie Ghana football mu no ɛyɛ dɛn na motumi nya saa position no ɛbɛdi second sɛ system no tia mo a ɛnyɛ pɔte ɛyɛ potɔɔ a ɛyɛ dɛn ɛna motumi ɛfɛ mbɛdi second yes the Dreams FC ɛso ɛde ɛba
no no point baako koraa. The fact that they were second does not mean Abad na no okay
na me Abad me nim de Osefo anu tuma anu tu
I say be on interest
Dreams is no
we are on interest also
no me interest because kasa no na me compare
okay
me we ni mienu na ma hwe do bi ade
okay nti do mo kan and say a referee nsensem no ɛwɔ baabi a Sana Dreams for ɛwɔ baabi a
obi a benefit
na okɔ ɛyɛ Europe any other places no koraa no ɛwɔ hɔ bebrebe ɛnyɛ faako ɛna saa nsɛm yi so ɛkɔ so ana club baako bi na yɛyɛ tia no Ghana ha koraa no ɛnyɛ club baako clubs bebrebe complaining all the time kɔtɔkɔkɔ ɛyi baayi takwabai you know mo de lie nsɛm bebree nso abai
Dreams go lie on grow yaso bɛsɛ no kɔ ɔboase
yes
o complaining
ɛnyɛ club baako ɛna sofa saa nsɛm yi na the Dreams nso de ɛba ɛno no na ɔmo ɛse sɛ ɛba no saa clubs no use the right channel na ɔmo mfa nyɛ ɔmo complaints no nyɛ sɛ publicly mo ba bɔnten abɛyi kan sɛm wei wo asɛm biara na bɔkɔ na wode akɔma ɛfe no na sɛ na afei obiara sɔ no ɛsrɛ ne abasa Ghana ha nyinaa obiara atwe ɛne wiase nyinaa no ɔmo sɛ ɛnyɛ kwan pa na Accra Lions ɔmo fa so de aka saa nsɛm no I feel obviously it is critical for the responsible authorities to also continue to invest in the training and capacity building of our officials to make them more efficient and to minimize the incidence of poor decisions in matches. Meaning, say, Utiwe Asia, Omutu Okrafo, no Mutu Ekurazufu. Inti Efi no, any the responsible authorities no, Omuso Nshase referees no, Ombebwa, na Omo a training Omu ye. Okay, na kwa Omo so Ombe handle matches ne Omu.
Dreams advice,
Omuso de ma Efi no, no. Almost more than us, Uncle Fuina, training as on the moment.
There's a boss, Omone Lions, the Anasa at the Cronwao
saying
complaints for referees. Almost so any Lions, the Anasa at the Cronwao. The almost 7 Lions and some over Pekia. And so, who shed Omumi 7 years, no, yes, son, what me can say.
Namuntiwe, it is also very true that while we continue to improve on all facets of our game, clubs must continue to be either beneficiaries or casualties of decisions of match officials considered to be poor, as pointed out by many in Accra Lions' previous league match with Hearts of Oak. Almost see Mudana, when Lions are about complaining that. Okay.
Clear last year, clear outside goal. Clear was that going to ref in Nigeria.
Okay.
You hear any?
Okay. Into Dreams FC.
As I could bench, as I could show you, as I could show record.
The Dreams he can say. And come my back. Na mood Lions no benefit in your game against Accra.
Yeah.
My heart's a care Musa.
Come on, Musa, my record.
Two more dear.
Mutium.
Yes, Mutium.
And you know, create. Lions were eating moving your dreams, dear.
So it is therefore very strange that our fellow GPL club didn't find the strength to publicly acknowledge the benefits and or the damaging effects of refereeing decisions then. The time I more benefits, you know, and the more
you see,
and no man could no. And I'm winning and so to Jan some no a dozen into Yemfa Nina. And also this situation coupled by the conduct of officials of Accra Lions, where some notable officials physically attacked the match official during the said match, amongst others, leads us to a worrying observation of how Dreams FC have become an easy target for some opposition clubs, primarily due to our association with the president of the Ghana Football Association. And I'm saying, yeah, association of GFA President Keto Kreku on the T Dreams Yanedia. The Bibia club here, Nimboko Bia, na Bibia Bessi, Kitty Biano, a Fino, and I no more attack Dreams. Also, and not fair to Dreams FC Club, no. Because I know Koso Babia, I didn't think that Dreams in Kobian and the Bonnet Bibica Crabia. Hey,
to do any, I can force you to do any. Yes. And
seven doors, intimate and finding them to be a later. Na Yediakano and so Abba. This is an outmoded and highly unprofessional strategy employed by individuals and organizations to divert attention from their own shortcomings. Nemen koye ma club mu na untimi mo enya 3-pointer na afei bibi kakra bia na oko blame obi for all shortcoming nemen koye o club ma club no nkoso na afei na de ko show bi so onema enema enyeye. This act of tainting and discrediting the immense effort of a club that returned Ghanaian club football back into the global spotlight by progressing to the semi-finals of the CAF Confederation Cup barely a year ago is highly disingenuous and must be rejected outright by well-meaning stakeholders. Club wa imagine you say bia FA na ebwa omo FA president na ebwa omo na unemen koyi emma Ghana clubs ewo Africa titru last season omutimi call ya ko page Ghana din call the semi-finals of CAF Confederations Cup. Someone say the clubs are no baha mama nyi say FA president and FA no na ebwa club no so baby bia referee problems in one it's everywhere. Problem be ba na yen tackle problem na aba no na munyi omudi mfrim say FA president na support omo e won sem we nyina enso Dreams FC hereby rejects any attempt to be used as a conduit by any individual or group to perpetuate their own agenda to achieve self-seeking objective, and we encourage all to see through such plots and reject same. Normally HR and so no. Mobia me used to Dreams FC. And a club na association with the president no na one kasa the open a day ama and our shortcomings, shortfalls, what be using the ajisa in all right. Andy, the hono. Enti musi asem na inform no say form ho pa.
Omo na agiamo.
Omo che say form ho pa.
Omo na agiamo.
Na ba so ne club abo na so say referee na sisu. Say they sisu ma club now on the boy na namboa. It is a Dreams FC, even though asem no omo na turo krata na bo omo ntimi ma bontin me cancel fa.
Dia me ma me nua ndi atiase ne say. Say mpanifo say sa bo baby be wu feature be wu da chi a ye bo din di kasem. Sure. Kasem na form.
This is not the first time Accra lawyers are complaining about officiating. Omo ne kotoko ball oboase. Omo complaining
omo use statement.
No, it is complaint. Any statement a complaint.
Omo baby cry man farmer. Omo chese referee no ye any one nyina no. Bepem na Accra lawyers you who say evidence be omo dey about say we anyway
video any omo video need to see video na ready cry. Video na ready cry TV for Abbas against Kotoko. Coach Ibrahim Tanko complained and he said that Nkrofo miensa bi na ma Kotoko 3 points. One complaining. Accra Lions asem na omo kan no. Who dey beat me a dispute to say Ghana ha ye ball na ye bon. Your problem your referee. Who dey beat me a dispute?
And also a problem.
General, they are making a general statement. Apart from that, if you've watched the video no meaning say man need to come one by one.
New Sabremo na fe Accra Lions complaints ni ehwem kakra.
Yes, you know omutu kana 2 second goal yes you complain. Lions you know.
Okay, new Sabra ni interview.
Yes sir. Dreams and Accra Lions working kind bro fu bebre me gina mi tie wa refia okodi game no Maso Hansen. There are a lot of incidences, but yentu ebo asena yenhwem kakra offsides ne those calls ni nyina na twetwe Lions for na so, but yentu ebo asena yenhwem. We offside call 1, but me call wachi atwen line na to ho no say dey abenya how na tie. So offside na wo ye no. Wo hwe o TV no so deeper. Wo say Dreams na hwe green jerseys no. Green jerseys no me hu ya me wo mienu a ahead of Accra Lions white striker jersey a hu no TV so. So this is the first complaint about video no ma compiling them. The chief was shot offside way pa Hansen Efreya. Media men teaming chire madwo hawadaroma osimi nyinchire. But who say 2 strikers visibly ahead of the striker ye gen offside. And na wo TV no so no. Chief Adaroma may come and
na that time na udisa foni ne bae no na ball no hefa.
All right, so this is the ball. Chief, who say fe no kiki ball no hwe na ase din.
What kiki?
On kiki.
On nasi.
I want nasi. And a done boot na no. Enu
okay.
Offside call no sini. On kiki ball on touch at the time of the kick. FIFA mrana sana ka. Ball na done na ase Adaroma.
Onyam kiki e.
Dabi.
Na Accra Lions play say be 3 Accra na ahead of him. Ana
Dreams na green jersey no. Accra Lions white.
Yeah, because the Dreams FC players in be 3 Accra.
Yes, sir.
Accra Lions attacker no.
You're right. Eno yenka
na Hansen G way offside ana.
Yes sir, ono Hansen so nie. Hansen e wa no. Till lines no na J line 1 no na J. Hansen e di ball na chi no. Who say release ball no. There are who defenders bad no ahead of the striker. But when the first call.
I see yanko next one.
Yanko. So after we know there's another similar offside call and also ba ha. Just so feel when you know share boko and also line 2 na peja. Who say 4th official no and referee domo nyina no air point chere center na say wa peja ne nsa line 2 na peja ne nsa e wo soro na ma me fa wan call chi boko say dey na ye no na ye hwe similarly. It will say Lion striker ni but o hwe soro ha say ya there is a dream player ojina dark line but Lion striker no light line but who say Dreams a player jina ono crowd your ben line no ojina line anim pe linesman na wo soro na wadaroma and then there's Dreams defender blue, and as I said dark line, but Lion striker or for Dortmund anymore say. So this is another offside call. At the time of the ball kick, you know, so Chief, I don't remember, so why. What's your line anymore? I won't say defender ball next or line next striker no. So we the toss me no so I'm complaining here. Say ya teacher me say go machi, and you can see say lines no line 2 no so was our page the flag. So Chief, we so clear TV no so at the time no really.
That is a clearly Dreams defender no or play Lions striker no onside eh?
Yes sir, onside and one our can see no. Defender no far. They are the most surprising.
No. Yeah.
Obeno. They are no play line in our page in Sakra no or ben line 2 no original line 2 nanim. This line 2 ne ye juma pass or ye juma dia. When you say defender before or play the whole line onside.
Wow.
Yes.
And also Hansen G offside. Yanko next one.
Yanko next one. So after this, you know, and Chief, who line also so line na media to Bokwa. Even before line, no, now so visible. So now line no, and who and shada in here be. This is also another offside call. Now show you so boko. Now when the call box room, the see ya maso J and Obian who bet me a cancel crow. Born call box room, watch it. A corsoro, nipa me a new corsoro. Use my head and I born it to see from. Or yes, over shooting and I'm a sola bar bender da. Shani di born a box room no shani di so BBC ho ne nyina ehu ya sabe wa bo ben da onu kwa ne hu ade kro me ba bia mjina chief ni hu bibia esi ye you can watch it
new jina also Hansen J dey ba there because ball no Antoinette just before say attack and be ball no
ball
hosini mu ana
yes obebona
you know them say ball no better net so on penis na when who the buy ball whistle.
So Chief shooter in here I don't know by when the foul ball no I feel no late but the soro no corner Dreams 4 na ha Lions 2 and the zone ha ti yan hwe omko soro ball assist from Hansen abo aben no sabre abo aben no
wow
it will be no den satene in the
it's a ball no torneta no the no ball na ben we foul offside
ball no torneta e can hwese no yi free mu you can see it ball no cross
disallow go no
yes
wow
bia ni ho si ho bia ni ho si ye but 12 mo be bona na den sa corner no hwe Hansen bra Hansen di onyan shooting yo bibia ball no cross no nyina hu ba hwe Hansen ne nsani fa no na o de ball na ben etu o de ben ne nsani fa na so ma o be ball dada or the boss of the bear and got tornate when we late. This is Hansen. Now, dear, when say from Babia Hansen Gina to incident in a sport action zone, is about 45-meter distance. But Hansen saw said, report 2 no course or no, BBS hormone to Bababe. Watch it again. Also, a friend woko, no about it. And you know, kind of 10 times, I'm sure, yeah. No, me and Antim, no, me and Antim. Because no, far. But this is it. So it's another call. Lions complaints ho ma twe zoom ya ma say be ya be hu say obi bibi and obi anyo bibi. This is another thing yes also enhwe bio how Hansen so and then the Lions it's also another offside call mesa atwa ko achi na wahwe ne bio offside call ne dawson and na ha Lions pass say mo ntwam nko every the last pass final pass ne bia na stop mo so o hwe ya it's another thing. Technical team no tanko ha no be complaining Accra Lions players no around referee no and this is it Chief we show TV the Sudan on say before ball no beba no at the time of the kick otabusa eno nie at the time of the kick no ba hwe attacker no na nimpa Dreams a player jira ho na the boy enkomo ye di mu nyina sa field no o match chem lines by lines etu betime you so dark na the light na kasem o hwe the dark light no I dark power from na enu na Dreams defender ni jina but Lions attack and a fair over step on the right foot into the air dark, you know. But this situation is also another offside call. Another offside call, Chief. Yeah, said yeah, na okano. Eti also Jiwie na complaints no ba eto so. All the complaints ni na no. Yeah, na do na no offside call. We so who say offside call. And you know, a repeating or game no and na Lions technical team players ni na no. Am I a bit furious say referee na pound for almost it's almost about 60% of the complaints offside calls. This is another point. who said that be made adia ba kwa me de no lines no there's always a dreams defender but at the time of the kick this is a striker and to we so another call all this who said there's a defender here Osha there's a defender here fan attacker or no a movie but this was also another caller and this is another very similar to the discussing offside course no ojedodo na ba koso so na wo TV so no always we say we be rampe na so acho hwenedi who say defenders be play strike and onside say the chief would catch him no me per lines we pa because my argument is simple she black line or the dark pan who's a dreams player or yeah film but Lions striker no do what furthest of the attackers no or no our middle of the line and checking closely na say any offside and I say onside this is clearly a cheat on this situation who say or them striker and them through on goal but he was stopped halfway at the time of the kick just as you've been asking and also no one way so a bohester for offside say Joe na area had the any to say ba akure the be at the time of dream say clear ball no cry no na Hansen pesa ball no be fish wala etu le TV no so din dey see ho bia no Hansen no obo ben o hu say be 50-50 na meta kan de be kire ohwe ne sanifa no eno na Hansen de ball na ben ne sanifa no da bia no de ball na ben ya na ne sanifa no kra ben no from o hu say action no ben na wo say eko wait what really happened ball free so defender clear before you be clear no obo ben da wabo ben da said be ensure and very similar to Lions wo pull back no dey edi kan de chire wo no every time ball na be bana no now they send fa no corner no all man see form and obi na okia ball no etu hwa se ha ma query omo hu an kra omo ye and no so to so the last one no na me coach for and I will share with TV so share the how wabo ben dey ama dreams wabo ben no ha this is it every potential attack bia na Hansen is stopping no. Every potential attack. Watch this. Is there a foul here? Is there a foul here? But wabo beno. It's your game room, and this is the last piece of your discussion. You know, wabo beno da. Every time there's a potential threat, biano ohu ya quickly na wabo beno. And Sergio.
Well, new. Mami nsomo hai na emre ne ko. Edu bia na ayesire na da form twitwitwi. E wo studio ha. That will bend day. Now the way na line for no hifa. I'm the gym referee na referee na edge. Say offside there get lines in the gym referee.
You know I say
normally.
Na omu nyina say hand in hand. Adwuma fo no so omu nyina akobom. Ye mfa obi oyo neutral ma me shemu da. I say
seriously,
they are perfect.
The hwe pa.
How many doors?
Ref the hwe the Hansen. My God.
Hansen.
No, but serious. You know, very serious.
We sent a video we are out and go yedi no can say Western's cause in the Ghana Premier League. HC General. Western's cause in the Ghana Premier League chasing.
I'm ready to I'm racing. Say about trust area. When I saw Dreams FC's position on the league table, I told people the league will in the second round, the league will be muddy. There's no way any FA president's team will be relegated, no matter how poorly they perform. We can all pretend, but that's the reality. All right. Papa Kofi Sheffield, UK, and the way I buy. Abbas, the way they did na Andy Ebeka, too serious.
I know what
Maxwell Hansen.
I know what
Abbas.
I know I see we did. It is omo kam no. Jomo kam no. Ni pa ni akwala di agoro na wuri ni koso na wusu a. Na wusu agoro am ni di na wusu a. Na waja ya tra agoro no.
Yes.
Cause ya agoro akakwala ni nsu. Ebi na omo di ye o.
Yes.
Say ye no omo say go no. Eh outside go. But ye win ye no ye din. But omo di nkuguo. Nti omo be kam amamansa hu di esi ye.
Nobody is serious.
We are sounds on the team.
We
are society. Some two, no one team we are. You know how near. And to do zero music team when a babu, a babu addex.
And Andy can say, we didn't win the first time.
Na be.
Oh, you know, Puto, can you chase no now?
Sir,
then was on the hatchet man.
The executioner. Or some matches, okay, we be united in RTD and no much.
On Adrian, yes.
ahaya na nko so ja refidi haya
but okutana adwene
yes
na we ngwa say 26 referees here from so handle
chano na yeti o kam ni abom say munti o na go kra some so
single referee
some football ni konanim
ansa referees no mfa ba
ti say de some football ni konanim si na man ti de kan say de bond de ye eno mo be ye bi ato aso ye de wo mu ye nko bi nsu ye nka ha house of folk ye be election regional election chapters ye ba be say o chapter 9 ye de chapter 9 ye de enim say de ye be ya ni ma be koso ya mai nti ya to yensa after all the chapters on the region say executive say nyame adom obi opeso context bi ya no anwumre yi ebo no nan a anwumre 4 o'clock ni nyina be hia wasim bi amon ho modin say obeba no oba on the post kwa na ewiem na onye kotokoni nko ade a asembi ani ho boko direct nti yesere so obia amra anwumre 4 o'clock regional chairman and executives ebe hia na yenso ye wan sisi ni akwaka wo mo ni atoto ni yama say de be ya region no yebetimi moving forward am as successful no atimi awie peye ifriwa gidi ye say ya bia window ye recruitment na kan fi say players 1 2 3 bia mpanimfo de agu akwa mo fa wo no say nyame adom na mpanimfo etimi fa wo mo ne ye pom ntoma house of folk we house ni bia no a oda obeda ball ne de obebo e de nya obehye bi ye behye obi be draw but we ye ni yi a how no enso wanye ni ya how no yakese nti ese mpanifo no se de yete ene de ebusa ne de omo ka kire ye no omo nya ne saa amayen de pia bonten a ama supporters no so atimi eni age because we as no ozomo oni nipa o ya de ama nipa no wadwene nipa no de ono so yama no a ono so frɛ na obeba ti ese bo chairman say players 1 2 3 bia omo de agu akwa mu a pedi ate say aka bia e obo chairman sam yesre na daroma yenso ye supporters na kasa se otimi ye sa de ne ma yenya yenso be di akiri amane ma e wo so pe no so ye de awia ma
so ka se players amonya no
yenya be ye se nyame adom ne yetimi conclude po chairman be bibia ne po mo ntoma be fia ha ona be hu asofok ona be hu asofok.
All right, Faiza Sumaila, and your birthday. Faiza ewo Sunyan Zongo, and Faiza Sumaila birthday. Ma young wish ababai happy birthday. Sunyan Zongo and na anefi Sunyan Zongo Kandaha and a day abase special one and Monami Unshrow on your kesi na the Ujibia and so on far amount. Happy birthday, Faiza Sumaila. Special one, Ifri Anefi Sunyan Zongo. All right. Enche, ebepediemu ama breaking news abidafo and so aba. Na Fadodi a chat for Crabre.
Okay, happy birthday to Mimi Osei. Mrs. Mimi Osei. We free Maswadana Isian of Pure FM. Osei always Mimi. Na me say page the picture na beto so only I say always Mimi happy birthday nyankopon hia no onya ne kese.
Okay, the last year azana boss ya sorry to dika kase ye the football fan ya deep Ghana football ye di actually cinema da bia me come say scoreboard some person supporters you got on stripes ya ready. Okay, because we are say no say first I catch for the pen ACC nya now go fight it right back so you violence.
I got it with you.
What is it? Yes, we do violence.
GLC contractors womuso mo penipa na fe wometimi aboam yie papa excavator operators and semi trailer drivers and womo eboawo sabre nti sene so na womo emboawo na nyama entimi konkan emfama bomode na hwehwe GLC contractors womo echira kwan womo head office no e was Siditech edum womo ben Aseda house Siditech omo e was edum omo ben Aseda house womo pe hard working excavator operators and semi trailer drivers and unti opportunity na ba e de amount your number is 0551 50 5267 Totina 74 T74 draw num T74 draw ni bi na emwa wonum T74 be boost to immune system no ama yare bi ha obia no etuase e de amaw Amalina Children's Haven eye biaya oso ko wohia nyama papa de amaw ma no ntade mpaboa nyama bia bia no opebia to a fa woni cha Amalina Children's Haven ye plaza no ye bie awo patase kwan ni so from Santase runabout ubohu yen enso Dwabewura Bank Limited the bank boafo pa savings account current accounts wo sikasem no ebeko ye Dwabewura Bank for and also hwehwe mechira kwan wo maboa ma sikasem etima koye e de amount Balm of Gilead Clinic BOG Clinic ko na yare bi ha obia ne ntu asem fama ye sanso e de BOG vinegar ne bi e de abedwa so Hebaso cream eye cream abema na use bema boadwuma na boadwuma eye hebaso cream no na use a ebetimi aboa wiye papa bema de no obehim na ho bantam wontimi satisfy oban na kope hebaso cream ne bi na apply after 30 minutes na ko wash na febredu so no oban ne behiem elephant ointment eye dura eye mawo usisi ukotodwe waposo na we use elephant ointment sadik herbal powder enso yo koko edro koko na hawa no pesadik herbal powder ne be elephant herbal mixture ayo obi a yematim na wo sisi yare na obi a stroke how de eye flexon 600 general yem fancy e hanomo.
Okay, breaking news of the four about Transi na omode no enso abreye bamcho no 9 pepe we sign my Transi biom extra time dwumedi ne so yakra